Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Yo, yo. I'm so sorry. I just realized I was muted. But yeah, thank you guys so much for popping out to the stream. You guys are here so early. So shout out to you guys. I'm so happy to see you guys here, and hopefully you guys are both having an amazing Monday. Hopefully you guys have had an amazing day so far. And hopefully we can set the week off right with a nice stream. Also, I nerfed. Thank you so much for saying mudded. Otherwise, I could have went like 20 minutes on stream without realizing that.
How much did you get for HT?
But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for popping out this early, and I'm so happy to see you guys here.
Yeah, right.
How was your day going, Nerfed, as well as you, JPG? How are you guys doing? Yo, what's up, Orange Enthusiast? Yo, what's up, man? How was the or how was your previous trade aged for you so far?
I don't know. Usually those items, I think Pedro, like a value changer, said that semis need to have like under 200 existing copies. So I think it's safe to say any item that has been around for a long time that people have bought.
We just got another proof. Fire. Also, JPG, let me see what you said. You said I haven't completed a trade in a week. LOL. All demand are risky. Not gonna lie. Honestly, I would recommend getting into demand right now. Demand, like I would assume demand's gonna start going back up. It already has. So I would recommend going for demand actually right now if you don't have much. But I completely get what you're saying. Demand is risky as a whole. Yo, what's up, John? Man, what's up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing, dude? I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you guys so much for popping out. And once again, hopefully you guys are all having an amazing Monday. You said I'll check it. I will check out. I'm afraid of people selling stuff for 95 Robux. Yeah, for the most part, that's completely fixed by now because a lot of the people that had the free trial, sold their stuff pretty much immediately. Therefore, there's not really many people abusing the free trial at this point. Just got home from work. Fire, man. How was your day at work? Also, yo, what's up, Alien? You said what's up, even though I can't stay for long. I wanted to say hi. Hello, Alien, and thank you so much for coming while you can, man. Orange Kitty, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, what is up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for coming here. You said busy and boring. Yeah, that tends to be how things go, especially on Mondays, man. But yeah, hopefully tonight's stream can maybe make your day a little bit better. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a pretty long stream. Hopefully an amazing stream. Hopefully we get some trades done, get some people in here. We're already off to an amazing start thanks to you guys. Uh, let's see. How have I already got number three? Okay, number two. Yeah, I don't know, man. But shout out to you. You're already number two. Smalls, can you help me upgrade my smalls? If you give me a W trade, I got you, man. I'm willing to take whatever. I'm willing to upgrade you. I'm willing to do whatever. It just all depends on what the offer is.
It's only pulling 10k. Yeah, but you gotta look at bro, Storm.
Let's see. Uh, I finished finished editing my video already. I'm afraid of posting. Don't be afraid of posting, man. You got it. You got it. It's always worth a try, man. Missing is or like missing a shot is better than not shooting at all. Easy just to go.
Yeah, missing it.
Didn't you own OSH before? Uh, did I own OSH? I don't think so. No. Wait, what is OSH the acronym for? Wait, what is the acronym for? Post it. So Smov's tax land win. Wait, what do you mean? OSH. Oh, Orange Shaggy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't know that was supposed to be the acronym. Also, what is going on over here?
Okay, wait.
But yeah, I have owned Orange Shaggy before. I got a pretty solid deal for the time. Although now after year proof, it's not quite as good as it was at the time. Smalls tax land equals Discord. Dude, I do need to make a Discord. You're completely right. Sometime hopefully soon. Oh, you said, "Oh, this stream knew me." Wait, what? Thought it was longer than 6 minutes. No, dude, you literally pulled up immediately. Check out the brand new OSH proof. Holy. Dot proof orange shaggy. Bro, Smops, you gotta see the trade I did. Yeah, where can I see the trade you did, man? Or you could just type it out, cause yeah. Let's see, I got 18. Dude, where did the proofs go? No. Dang, it got 52. 52 with decent items too, man. That's fire. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's heat. The fear of missing out for OSH is kicking in. Yeah, dude, that tends to be how it's gone as of recent. All right, but type it into early months to see it better. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you want me to type it in a trade calc? Yeah, I got you. One sec. Yeah, just list the trade out. Did you bought Ready Player 2 items? They're bugged because they were supposed to go off sale last year. No, honestly, I haven't really bought many things that were supposed to go off sale or any off sales. I don't own much. Okay, yeah, let me put it in calc real quick. You said gritty bombo, teapot egg, monogram bag, RC legit. How much is gritty bombo? Because I have an idea. So you give that teapot and monogram bag you received. Yeah, that's a solid trade, man. I would put it in calc, but I did that in my head, and yeah, that definitely sounds like a solid trade. Whatever happened to the Oscar lover? I've not seen him in the past few streams. Yeah, James. He actually messaged me recently on Discord because I have him added there. And basically said he wasn't sure if he'd continue trading, like he might just be done trading. Therefore,
It's like,
I don't know.
dude,
I guess maybe he just doesn't have much use for the streams anymore. But I do miss James, man. I don't know where he went. But I guess that does most of the explaining. Let's see. Yo, stop by to say hi. Gotta study though. Maybe see you later. All right, I got you. Yo, Omer, thank you so much for popping out to say hi. Hopefully, you've had an amazing day, and hopefully, it continues to go good. And once again, hopefully, I can see you later in stream. Whatever. Let's see. No, James. I know. He said why? Oh man, I don't know. He said he made a couple interesting trades, and he just kind of felt demotivated. Would you like to hoard OSH with me? At this point, considering how much Orange Shaggy is getting at this point, honestly, I wouldn't really be interested in Orange Shaggy. Like hoarding Orange Shaggy at least, unless I was getting it for a really good deal. I'm all about the deal. Therefore, like I feel like if I was to hoard at this point, people would be asking for a lot. Alien, you said yeah. You said you sent me. Okay, let me see what you sent me, man. Let me pull it up. If it would load. All right. So, um, not a bad trade. However, when it comes to upgrading smalls, I was kind of expecting smalls as in like 1 to 2k to 3k. Uh, I don't really know exactly how I feel about upgrading these smalls. I'm down to, however, I would be looking for more. Um, yeah, honestly, I have no clue, man. I'm not too interested in upgrading like super smalls. I was kind of more expecting smalls around like 2K. Therefore, I'm gonna send you something kind of wild, but feel free to A/C once again. It's just I'd be looking for a bit more, but that wasn't a bad trade whatsoever. You said why more? I just don't want to own items like owning items under 1K is like not exactly it. So that's 400 OP. Yeah, no. That's what I said. You can just counter that if you want. If you want to take it, take it. But I'm not really interested in downgrading items under 1K. Mad because bunny ears were the only cheap item I didn't buy. Rip, and they turned out so good. Yeah. They did age extremely well. Let's see. Yo, Hiley, who did I have winning the NBA Finals? So honestly, yo, shout out to you for popping out to stream. That's amazing. But I had the Pacers winning, and that's because I'm a Pacers fan. Like that's my team. It was very sad to see the Pacers go out the way they did, but I am happy for OKC. I don't hate OKC by any means, but I love the Pacers, so I was super sad to see the Pacers go out, especially in the way they did. Halliburton, with everything that had happened, like all the magic that had happened to get there, and that happened. So yeah, rip Halliburton, and honestly, I was more sad about that than I was actually losing the finals. But I did have us winning. You said Hiley just said something. I know, I know, I know. Shout out to Hiley for making it to the stream, dude. That's awesome. Hiley, you are honestly definitely my favorite trading YouTuber. So shout out to you, man. You said, "Oh yeah, the Pacers gave me PTSD last year." Yeah, and dude, did you see the how badly the Pacers trade aged for Zubac? I don't know if you were like looking around with when trades were happening, like during trade deadline. We gave Benedict Mathurin, we gave a top five protected, or maybe it was top four protected, pick. Yeah, yeah. The Clippers finessed so hard. We lost our number five pick. And we gave up like one of our best players in Mathurin for Zubac. Like I think either the pick or Mathurin would have been fair, like one or the other, but both is absolutely insane. We got finessed so hard. So hopefully Zubac ages well. Maybe we'll have a chance at making it far again next year when Halliburton comes back. John, you said maybe I'm too Canadian to understand basketball. Yeah, I don't know, man. Basketball is awesome. It's probably my favorite sport. Basketball is track, but obviously basketball is more exciting to watch. You said or highly raid. Yeah, highly does end up having far more viewers than I do. So yeah, that would be awesome. But I'm hyped to see Highly in here. That's awesome, man. It's definitely somebody that I look up to. And usually when I talk about like my expectations with the channel, eventually, one of the people that gets mentioned is Highly because that's like where I'd like to make it one day. You said you have the insider info on Epic Egg. Oh no, bro knows something we don't. Let's see. Epic Egg, two number, second best limited. Number one is Tiny Tank. Ooh, fire debate we got going on. Then it's gonna be one Robux. Yeah, people kept telling me to raid you on Saturday, but I was doing please donate. But I thought it didn't make sense for that stream, so maybe in the future I can raid. Yeah, dude, that would be absolutely awesome. But feel no obligation to, dude. Like I am so grateful for everything we got, and as of recently, we've had some streams get upwards of like 20 people. I had a monthly donation goal. I thought that would be a cool thing because there are some things I need to get updated in my setup. So I set that goal maybe eventually to make the streams a lot better, make things better, dude. Basically the only reason I bring this up is because I've been so blessed in the past, man. So a raid would be so awesome. I would be so grateful for that. However, like feel no obligation to. Like I am so happy with everything I've got going on. Ugly egg over tiny tank egg. Raid Smalls, he deserves it. I don't have 15 ugly eggs for no reason. Okay. Orange Kitty said raid Smalls, question mark. Talented, you said we live, boy. We are live, boy. Thank you so much for popping out, dude. I'm so happy to see you here. Sorry for going quiet like every minute or two. I'm in the middle of sending this guy a trade, but it's like kind of a random trade, so hmm. So unsure on what to send this guy. Yeah. Yo, 11 people in here. Shout out to everybody in the stream right now. You guys are actually amazing. I appreciate you guys for popping out. And hopefully you guys are all having an amazing Monday. As always, hopefully I can make your guys' days at least a little bit better. But yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys here. You said how much OP would you do for my LH? I don't know. I'm not super interested in LH at the moment because I do have one. Therefore, like you can feel free to send me. Feel free to send me whatever you want. But I don't really have like a specific number. Should I do Green Martian and Oscar for my pinstripe? They're giving Martian and Oscar. I will start trading my all. I have like 4 eggs, I think. Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea, man. Also, like, there's really not much for you to lose, so 100%. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yes, yes, because Oscar. Let me see. So that's what Oscar, which is like 3K, 3K plus. How much is Martian? Also, you said, do you have an estimation, or do you remember how much you OP'd for LH before? I actually got LH for a really good deal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had LH to be honest, because I'm not like super interested in LH, like I said. Yeah. So just send me if you want, but I literally have no estimation.
Oh my god.
6.034, and then you said it is Martian. So like 9K total for Pinstripe. If it's your Pinstripe, then no. Oscar is 3K now, but it can be 2.5, 2.8, or above 3. Yeah, Oscar is like the goat at fluctuating, whether it's good or bad. It changes price so frequently.
Oh my god. Can I polish those horns, babes? I'm gonna polish those horns so bad. You love me polishing your horns? Oh my god, you're so shy. You're like a little tsundere. Oh my god, kawaii desu. I'm so adorable. You wanna be like my e-kitten? I'm crying. Bro,
Let's see. Oscar is 3K. Okay. Okay. Oscar's just a goated hat.
like, babes.
Oscar is very goaded to many people.
I like it.
There are definitely a large fraction or a large portion of Oscar
I'm
Glazers
getting so
throughout this
pretty
channel.
threatened because
I love my Oscar Glazers. Oscar's good. I hold Oscar when it was 7K. To 4K, I think it would get better. Yeah, for Oscar to have ever been at 7K though, that was honestly so crazy.
I'll make it better. I'll make it better. Do you feel that?
Also, I low-key gotta mute this person in game. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, no, rip that drop. Fortunately, I actually wasn't even trading. Like as in I was taking a small break as soon as Oscar came out. So as soon as I came back to trading, it was like 4K by that point. Oh my gosh, my friend wanted an Oscar. He legit gave a classic Viking for one when it was 4K. When Oscar was, yo, that's insane. That's actually so wild. Also, John, I see you in game, bro. Fire. Here, I guess ice may be more fitting. I don't got a problem with this guy, but that is loud. Unfortunately, I gotta mute him. But yeah, no, Oscar, dude. A lot of people think Oscar is actually like it has potential. We're paying 4K already, or for just an alright hat is insane. Well, overpaying 4K for Oscar is insane. But yeah, yeah, no, that was crazy if they did that. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think we're back, dude. I don't know what happened to the mic, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. Oscar is an extremely interesting item. I do feel like though it is pretty low, like where it's at currently. If that makes any sense. Oscar is one of those items like Requiem that pulls really good OP for the price it's at. Yeah, 100%. I could say the same about like I feel like Tabby is in a similar like position. Like I feel like Tabby pulls a whole lot for where it's at. What does Evil Assassin of the Bleakest Timeline pull? Uh but yeah, no, Oscar's a very funny item and there's literally so many people I know that just like love Oscar because it's funny. Um said evil assassin. Yes, evil assassin, but that was an interesting interesting way to abbreviate it. Let's see. It looks like it's getting 10k OP ish. Yo, what's up, Noli Bite? Yo, what's up, man? Shout out to you for making it to the stream. I'm so happy to see you here. Alien, you said wow. No, I meant what I said. All right, bro. All right. All right, John. Yeah, I guess that's a way to abbreviate it. I love seeing zero raps in Trade Hangout. Yeah, yeah. Maybe it's not the place for those people, I guess. But yeah, zero raps are very present when it comes to Trade Hangout. Yo, what's up, Mud? Yo, I think I saw you earlier, right before my goofy mic. I don't know if I said hello back, so hello, Mud. Shout out to you for making it to the stream, dude. I'm so happy to see you here, and as I hope for everyone, hopefully you guys are all having an amazing Monday. Monday, and amazing in the same sentence. I know. Rate my inventory, Tops Trader. I got you. I think we rated it recently, Tops, but no, it's cool. We can go back. Not much going on right now. Yeah, yeah. Your inventory. Actually, we didn't rate the inventory. We rated the graph. The inventory is amazing. Literally two insanely high OP items, so it's pretty awesome. Of course, like a 10 out of 10 inventory compared to your value, definitely. Obviously you have a lot more. If it wasn't for that,
So
or
what?
for it being in very high OP items.
No, I'm not.
I gotta mute this guy. Or I guess not. Okay, let's see. Mr. Pinbelton, I got you, Mud. I think we may have also rated yours a little while back. Wait, maybe not. Maybe we haven't rated. Yeah, we have. I think so. But your value is up a lot, man. What did you trade? Dude, what did you trade? How is your value up so much? Alien, you said you sent me a trade. Okay, I will check that out here in just a second, man. But yeah, what did you trade, Mud? Cause you're up like 100k, and you have good items right now. Crimson Cat's Eye. Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, you said rate your new inventory. Okay, let's rate the new inventory in that case. Fire, man. Honestly, you're super upgraded. 17 items at 1.1 mil. You're a little less upgraded than you were like a week ago. But you still own a couple of the katanas. Tix Bling, which actually I feel like is kind of underrated. Shamrock, which I think is pulling OPs if I'm not wrong. And then VHP, which is pretty solid. I'm not a huge fan of Ruby Eye. I do know the eyes tend to be weird when it comes to trading. Gold Clockwork Shades, I know a lot of people are looking for those right now. I know it's demand, but like, yeah, like those are actually doing pretty solid right now. They just rose. And Pi phones, which is awesome for like 13k. You said in Crimson Katana makes sense. Oh crap, I gotta go. Counter the trade whenever. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let me check it out. Give me 1 second. Not a bad trade actually whatsoever. Honestly, it's pretty solid trade. I'll definitely A/C that here in just a second. But yeah, let me yo, what's up, Fish? Man, shout out to you for making it to the stream, dude. Hopefully you're having an amazing Monday. And I'm so happy to see you here, man. How is your Monday going? And that goes for anybody, feel free to answer that for anybody. But yeah, how's everybody's Monday going? So they're trying to upgrade my rap items. I don't know what to upgrade into. Okay, let's see if I got anything for you. Did I must have okay. Uh, so your rap items is in your rap isn't even bad though. If you're talking about your rap items is in like Tix Bling, your katanas, Ruby Eye. Really, that's not bad rap. So I don't know, man. You could probably get a solid deal on those. Great, bro, and you? My Monday has been pretty solid, honestly. Not too much work today. Got home, had track practice. It's really hot outside, and we're not allowed to take our shirts off at track. So I was like, that wasn't great. That was probably the low light of my day. Because it's so hot outside. But I'm thankful for the weather and everything. And then sat down as soon as I got home and got to streaming, man. So it's been a decent day so far. But it definitely has a lot of room for improvement depending on how stream goes. So what's your plans with the robot heat? Robot heat. Wait, what? Thumbs up. Yes, thumbs up. Thumbs up. That's exactly how I feel. Head, the one you wearing? Dude, I don't have any plans for it, honestly. I tend to do that with items I like. I'll just get a bunch of an item I like and then not do anything with it. But, if I like an item, in that case, I expect it to go up. You said it's not a semi yet, right? No, it's not too close to being a semi, but it is an item like maybe eventually will go up. So I just think it looks cool. What offers did you get on text playing? I haven't gotten much on text playing to be honest. I've owned it for a while now though, so like I owned it when it was like kind of hyped. So I think at one point I was offered like 10k OP before it was projected tagged there for a while. You said, did I tell you that I got two ice calls on my main right now? No, you did not, but that's crazy. Also, you're number one in the stream right now. Shout out to you, man. What the heck? Because it's kind of dope. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Hopefully, it ends up being a very nice item. I guess that's really my only plan with it. Also, wait, limited fish is your users limited, right? So you sent on BBA. But yeah, it is pretty cool. And also, yeah, on Tixbling, I've been offered like 10k, but it was right before it got projected tagged and everything, so it was like at its best point. Honestly, as of recently, I haven't been sent much, but I think it's definitely possible to get like around 5 plus maybe. I gave 14k with Dino and Elfears for my second high school. Yeah, that actually sounds like a pretty solid trade. On both sides. I don't think it's too crazy on either side. Loki scared of getting a face. My favorite face of all time is CS. But it is one of the bad ones with tongue. Yeah, yeah. A lot of faces, look almost identical. So those faces, like I would say, it's completely fine to get. Apart from API, API is really annoying. So I don't really trade for faces. But yeah, some faces did get absolutely cooked. One of those is CS. CS, Prankster, Yum. Those are probably the three that got cooked the hardest. I thought super super happy face was supposed to get cooked, but honestly, it looks about the same. Also, yeah, I see your trade. Not too bad, but honestly, like I could definitely get more on BBA. Also, like I'm not a huge fan of any of the items that you sent with. Therefore, I wouldn't be able to do this. I would counter, but I don't really know what to counter with. So if you maybe would want to send me something like more, or maybe with different items or something, we could probably work something out. But I do got to be honest, I don't think I could do that specifically. Uh, Bro, not my face. I love my goofy face. Have you seen Sapphire Jewel? Did Sapphire Jewel get cooked hard? How much would you like with my items? I don't know, honestly. I'm not like in a rush to trade my BBA right now because BBA is like in a pretty good position right now. I also feel like it's pretty undervalued. Let's see. Pickless got 8 with so last downgrade was 8k. But even 8, like I feel like it's capable of getting more than 8. Maybe that's just me. But I don't know. It looks so bad. Yeah, Sapphire. Sapphire got cooked. Let me see. Let me check it out. Oh wow, I do see its value crashed. Oh, I can't see because my thing. But yeah, I'm assuming. Oh my gosh, I'm assuming based on its current state, it's probably not too great. Mud, if Smalls would zoom in on me in game, I feel like I wasn't that cooked. Or wait, Mud, if Smalls would zoom. Oh wait, so you have it on right now? Wait, what? Wait, how I have lost number two? Oh, I don't know. Fish joined the live. I don't know how Fish became number one immediately. But it also, Fish, were you lurking in the stream for a bit, or did you just join and take that spot immediately? Let's see. You said nah, just join. That's crazy, dude. I don't know how you got number one off rip. My face, I feel like didn't get cooked. Oh yeah, wait, let me. Yeah, it didn't really get cooked. It's just kind of odd that they blink and stuff, but it looks about the same. Do you think it's safe to trade my blue traffic cone for my ult to my main now? Yeah, it should be fine. I don't know if anybody actually ended up getting banned for it, and also like if so, like I'm sure you could probably get it reversed pretty easily, because you didn't do anything wrong. So I would say it's pretty safe, but honestly, make that decision yourself. Like, don't listen to me. I don't want to be the reason anything happens. You know what I mean?
Is that what you all listen to every day?
You just saying it right now makes sense. Do you only trade on stream? Um, as of recently, probably the past like 2 3 weeks, pretty much every time I've traded, it's been on stream, or maybe the last like month. So yeah, as of recently, I only trade on stream. But for the longest time, I was trading without streaming. So yeah, like I only trade on stream now. Not that I don't plan on like trading off stream ever, but as of recently, at least. See, are there any deals up? I really doubt it. Dude, there's so many 10% deals. It's just like nothing is like super great right now. Is anybody looking for Seattle? Ooh, this guy actually didn't have a terrible offer. Anybody looking for Robux? Anybody trying to get a Robux? Anybody trying to get Robux fluked? Also, we have an inbound from Alien, which really is not too bad whatsoever. I do wish it didn't involve like him adding those smalls, but I don't know.
Bro, just say Club Iris. That's just Club Iris.
Okay, I think I muted him. Also, of course, there's somebody in game with the thingy. If Tornado Hat sells for 17k again, it would be awesome for me. I also own a Tornado Hat, so yeah, it'd be awesome for me as well. But yeah, I'm thinking about countering this trade. It's not a bad trade. It's just winter, like was just 5.5. I don't know why it dropped so low. I guess a lot of it was probably the stuff with the free trial and everything. Fish, you said bro, what's up, man? The Roblox auto rephrase is so weird. Wait, what do you mean? The Roblox auto rephrase, what is that? Ooh, what the? There's a global chat? What is this? Interesting. You love Tornado Hat, Kovet, and Tornado Hat Aura, I guess. Tornado Hat Hype in the big 26. I said I got the BTC here and rephrase it to ready for the next. Yo, what? Yo, that's insane. Crazy rephrasing. If Kovet wants to send me trade for it, my user JPG, just saying. Hey, you got the coins here. You have the coins here? Wait, what do you mean you have the coins here? What do you mean? What do you mean, fish? Got the coins here. What coins? What am I missing? It rephrased it. Oh, wait, what were you trying to say? Wait, so it'll just rephrase it like before you send like a message? Try saying that. I said I got the BTC here. I got the items here. Dude, I got the items here. I got the items here, bro. Why did they add that? That's so weird. I got the BTC. Oh, but you can see if like when a message. Oh wait, you can't see the message. Huh. So you're try. Oh yo, I'm not even gonna try saying that. So weird. It refers to everything. Corvette. TS is killing me. 2K OP. Get 2K. You can send me a trade possibly. Okay, you know I'm not gonna intrude on your trade. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the goals are for this stream. I don't know what the expectations are, but hopefully we can make some nice trades. When you say it, it rephrases to "I'm cool." Trust me. It probably does. Wait, limited. Try it out for me for real. Anyone here is crazy rich and your favorite hat is tornado hat? Colvan, maybe. Nah, it's not his favorite hat though. FFT. Yeah, limited. Try it out. Exactly. We're gonna get fish to be our test subject. I feel like that may get me banned. Yeah, that's the only reason I didn't say it. I feel like Roblox wouldn't be happy. You have nothing near that amount. That's good. Oh snap! Yo, he's dogging on you, limited. Oh wait. Also, let me get the live sign out.
What do you want, kid?
You know what? Let's see if there's any nice inventories. Ooh, this guy has citrines. Dude, I would actually like to get citrines. I feel like citrines are awesome. What was its value change? 240.
Oh yeah, for real, like my video on head is really good. Thank you.
I feel like all the clockwork stuff is overrated. Um,
What do you
I don't
think,
know if
bro?
I feel like they're overrated necessarily, but I mean maybe like they're just ultra popular. Therefore, like I don't know if it would be fair to say they're overrated, but I do get what you're saying.
Ah, for real, could never be me. All the face limited went down, but like, that's crazy.
Why are you running away now? You loved me, bro. You literally joined our server.
They only hold what they are because they were simple, clean items before UGC. Yeah, no, the clockwork items are just insanely popular. Like I don't think they're like necessarily like special or like they're
I bought
specifically
it though. I bought it
like
because
beyond other items or they're better than other items, but they are just ultra popular. Like if anybody sees you, that's the main reason. Like it's kind of a flex to wear clockwork items. Like for regular people, like not in the trading community as much, but you know if you're wearing clockwork headphones, clockwork shades, and like a JJ's or something, and you go into like any game, people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's rich." I'll buy Tornado Hat if it sells for 5 to 10% deal. 10% deal, I'm insta buying. Bro is a Tornado Hat fanatic. I see. 13K. JPG, are you gonna sell yours for 13? Ooh, this guy has Snowflake Shutter Shades. Those are awesome, actually. I don't know what they're getting. Probably something insane. I got a Fire Fit for Tornado Hat. How was your weekend, bro? My weekend. Let's see. How was my weekend? We had a good stream. Yesterday I was planning on streaming. Like I was entirely planning on streaming. I was actually thinking about making a post basically clarifying like, hey, I won't be able to stream. But, Mother's Day and everything just kind of didn't allow for that. I went out and ate dinner, hung out with the fam for a bit, and then went out to my girlfriend's house. So it was definitely a nice weekend. We had a very nice stream on Saturday. And then interesting. But then Sunday, I spent the day with family and everything, so it was pretty nice. How was your weekend? No, if I sell 50% of my rap falls, then I'll be poorer than I am. Fair. Uh, that's nice. Yeah, yeah, of course. It was definitely a very nice weekend. Also Friday I got to hang out with my friend. Wait, no, it was. So we streamed early on Saturday. It was a very solid stream. We also streamed Friday. Now that I think about it, so Friday, Saturday we got to stream. Then I went to my friend's house. For like from as soon as we ended stream, I went to my friend's house, watched the UFC, and then on Sunday all that stuff happened. My weekend was pretty chill. My birthday was yesterday, so I did some fun things. Well, happy late birthday, man. I wish I was streaming so I could have said happy birthday, on time, but happy belated birthday. I missed Saturday stream because of the time zones. Yeah, dude, that was definitely something I was talking about on Saturday stream because it was earlier than I usually do. Therefore, I think a lot of people were still sleeping and everything. You said thanks, bro. Of course, man. Of course. To be honest, any of the evil eyes. Wait, I'm debating about getting Emerald Evil Eye again. Oh, so you're debating getting any of the evil eyes? How much are they now? Probably pretty cheap after the face update and everything. Oh, he's gonna ask for my Sion, which I don't have. I think I saw this guy's trade ads. Oh my gosh, caps. Let's see. To be honest, any of the evil eyes. 4.2 to 5K. Did they really drop much? I feel like the evil eyes were like that same price, like prior to everything. Let's see. Dogman, you said you sent. Let me. Interesting lags. Green was like 4 before drop. Makes sense. Also not a horrible trade, but not all that crazy either, honestly. Thank you so much for sending. However, I do think I unfortunately have to pass there. But once again, thank you so much for sending. It's just the only downside for me in this is I am giving two high OP items, in return for two that aren't necessarily crazy. What's up, Kindle? What's up? Dude, we had a lag spike and like 10 people left. What the heck? Yo, Cleanified, what's up? What's up, man? I'm so happy to see you here. John, you said, oh, never mind. Uh, oh, never mind. Corputed, yo, what's up, man? You said, yo, I'm in school right now. No, we need Corputed in the stream. When are you gonna be out of school? You said Crispy Mike. Oh, is it bad? Is it bad? If it's bad, I can. Loki unplugged it, so hopefully you said nah, Mike's good. Oh, okay. Do I take ELV and Midsummer Plus for scrap metal cap? What's your opinion on that? What is ELV at currently? 90. What is ELV getting right now? And you said ELV plus Midsummer. Ooh, Midsummer. Like the Mast Hood of the Midsummer. Oh, Midsummer, yeah. Dang, that sounds very solid. Wait, tell me like what is, you know what? I can just look into it myself. What is scrap metal getting right now? Dot proof scrap metal. Is it cap or hat? Scrap metal cap. Okay. My time's in is 3 hours before you, so it's 2:39 for me. Oh, okay, I got you. So when are you getting out of school? Like half an hour? It got 122, but that was also with Rusty McBuckerton. Fall Perry lowballed quite a bit. Okay, so like 160. So it looks like it gets like upwards. Dang. So it can get like 160. Then you offered, or you have offered, so it's scrap in return for ELV Midsummer. Dang. So it's like almost 200. Almost 200 with items I'm sure I can pull that can pull. Uh Dude, that sounds very solid, man. Yeah, that's like 200 with items that pull. I would take that. I don't want to be the guy to you know, tell you wrong, but that sounds very solid, man. If you're thinking about exiting anytime soon, I feel like that would be a good trade to exit on. You look at my inventory for gold clockwork shades and headphones. Check my Rollimon Zep. I don't have the face. As well, it's glitched. Yo, Zep, I'm pretty sure you've sent a couple times. And unfortunately, like I don't think any of them have been tempting enough to take at this point. I would appreciate you if you want to send, but I could not guarantee that I'll take it. But if you send me something very nice, there's a possibility we can get something done. Or if not, we could just do something for one or the other. And like I can't add them all at the same time. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, give me a second. Let me check that out. Cool, and I'll have to do a separate trade. Okay, you could send me both trades. Send me the max you'd be willing to send. It can be 2 trades. I promise I won't accept one until like I agree to do something. Cool, what you said for my tornado hat, your dream hat. I hate to see an item. I want to get good trades before I get it. What is that for you? Oh, is EOV actually good though? EOV is probably not good because it's a face, but dude, it was pulling like a lot. So I don't know, man. It would be hard for it to get under like what it's valued at. Bye bye. I'm gonna go take a nap. See you, Kendall. Thank you so much for popping out to the stream, and I will talk to you later. You should give Da Vinci for my tornado. You know what? I'm gonna have to join that bid. I'll take Da Vinci for my tornado. Only if you want to, though. Like, only if you want to. Smalls, I'm stuck. The main value of my inventory is 2 semis and GA, which is on hold. I can trade with you for a while, or at least until I flip my semis. Oh, you can't trade with me for a while, or at least until you flip your semis. I got you. Zep, you said you sent the 2 trades. Let me check them out. So it would be 3. Also, what is this? So it would be 3K on top of this, which is, so it would be like what, 2.7-ish? Really isn't bad for the 2. You literally have nothing to add. Dude, it's not bad. Hold, you got PRV. How much did you give? A solid bit, but I had given it quite a bit of Robux as well as, other stuff. I'm pretty sure stream is super delayed. Yeah, stream is always relatively delayed. Like, stream is usually, there's no way around that. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 seconds. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but like 10 seconds. If you want to count. You said, ah, nice. Yeah, of course, man. Hopefully I can get a nice flip on it, of course. But dude, Zep, your trade isn't bad whatsoever. Wait, oh, I was thinking it was 2.8, so like 3. It would actually be like 1.8, so I don't know. You know, it's really not bad though. Like this. So that's 10, 16, 10. You know, these three, or maybe this, and this, or we'll say these three, would probably be fair for this. So you're giving this and this for gold clockworks, which I don't really know about that one. If you want 4 moons and some Robux, I can do something with you. If not, I don't think you can afford my other items. Iron Command legit been going up a lot. Yeah, it's really not a bad offer. I just wish you had like something else to add, because it's so close to something I'd be willing to do, but like it's 1.8, and I feel like gold clockwork shades get that alone. You know, it's not with bad items, but like I would do. Let me just counter, because I would definitely do like. I would definitely do like this, and that would leave you with those two. So then I just don't know at that point. Yeah, since CWS went up, so it went like 2k OP. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably do that, what I just sent you, but even that I don't think is all that great. Do I even want to do that actually? Because CWS may raise back to like something very nice. I don't even know if I want to do that. Wait, I don't know, man. If you're looking for two semis, E and RCC for lower OP, then they hit me up. Of course, I would still want like 75% of the OPs. I don't know why this won't load. But of course you would want like 75% of the OPs. Yeah, maybe it's possible we could work something out. I couldn't say I'm super interested, but I don't know. Also Zep, I don't know why it won't let me send you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what I'd be willing to do, to be honest. That's tough. Cause you have just enough to like make something tempting. It's just like this is where I end up on a lot of trades. It's enough to tempt me, but not enough for like me, or not enough for me to like follow through with anything. I would be willing to do. Where did CWS go? Is it just gone? CWS, where are you? Okay, where in the world are Clockwork Shades? What page are Clockwork Shades on? Are they like after these? I feel like they're way earlier than this. Oh, there they are. They're literally page like 3. What did you give? There were a lot of Robux in it, and you know, other things. So it's interesting to like say, but I'll definitely let you know what I get off of it. You know, I plan on upgrading it into like Bloxy, maybe lowballing Bloxy or something. That would be fire if so. So yeah, you know, that's what I'm gonna look to do. Maybe upgrade it and get a small lowball in the upgrade. If not, I would also be willing to trade it for a downgrade, like something nice in a downgrade. Towards the middle. Yeah, I get you. Let me see what, because I would do this if I was adding like something that's not too crazy high in value. Like, I don't know. I would definitely do that. Yeah, just feel free to A/C that. I know it's a whole lot. But I don't really know what I'd be willing to do. My biggest thing is I do feel like CWS has potential to raise back up like near where it was. So yeah, I don't know. Shadow, you said, would you be interested in winter? I'm watching stream. I'm not super interested in winter because I do know it had a huge raise as of recently. Therefore, I'm not really too interested. I do think it's a cool item. I'm just not super interested in getting it at the current point it's in. Unless it's like an abnormally good deal, or like an insanely good deal. But yeah, Corputed, I have been upgrading quite a bit as of recent, so that's definitely something. Wait, I'm lagging 1 sec. I gotta play back stream. I got you. Is the air cooked? I got it for 45 Lobo, and I'm trying to flip it. Um, I mean, you gave CHS, so I don't really know. Let me check air proofs, because if it's like multiple low balls in a row, then it may be cooked. But you know, if its proofs are still like OPs and stuff, you know, then it's fine. Yeah, see, low ball, low ball, low ball, low ball, a lot of low balls in a row. Therefore, I would say air is not in a very good position right now. But you know, if you can get it off your hands, that'd be very solid. Also, Shadow, thank you so much for attempting to get something done. And also thank you so much for being in the stream, man. I appreciate you. Let's see if we can get any trades done though.
What is this avatar?
Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, this guy has brass top hat. He has 6 of them.
No, no.
That's cool.
Like friend group.
I remember I had cereal. Ooh, I don't remember what it was. Maybe cereal 5. Brass top hat at one point, and I got a crazy deal on it for the time. Ooh, this guy owns tornado hat. That person has a. Ooh, that avatar hurts my eyes, man. It's bright. Banana crown aura. Mr. Quacker's aura. This guy's a 3-letter name. That's cool. This guy owns Scotton and A Cotton. I love A Cotton, honestly. That's actually something I wouldn't mind getting soon. Considering I have been upgrading and stuff, I could literally in like one trade, I could probably upgrade into like something pretty nice. So that's awesome. Also, what did I say Assassin of the Bleakest Timeline got earlier? Best price is 35, so I'm assuming it's not too crazy right now, but it is a pretty cool item. I think it was like 10. Yeah, 10, 8.4, 8, 11. So like just a bit above 10, a bit under, you know, 10 give or take, I guess would be a good way to put it.
I sent a 6-year-old in my age group, bro. I don't trust anything.
Yo, what? What's this guy talking about? Ooh, what does this guy have? Ooh, this guy has a very nice inventory. What the heck? PRV lit. BPTH lit. A lot of very nice items. Crazy OP items. I wanted to do the offer that I gave you to other people, but you're like the only guy I trust. So yeah, I definitely get you, man. You know, I wish you had a bit more. If you had a bit more, we could definitely get something done. Have you seen what's happened to Orange Shaggy since you gave it to me? Yes, I have seen it. It's doing crazy now, like 50 KOPs. I'm actually so happy right now. I just traded Golden Crown for 26k. Dude, you gotta list that trade out, because how in the world did you get 26k for your Golden Crown? That's crazy. What the heck? Congrats, man. That's insane.
Oh.
So I gotta meet
What
this
age
guy.
group are you in?
Proof that crown for real? I don't think the proof would change much, but that's insane, man. Like, yeah, you gotta proof it in the stream, because I need to know what you got. Because 26, bro, that's actually so crazy. It's doing good right now, but not that good. One thing was a face, but still. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, still, yeah, that's a lot, bro. So I would assume that's still a very good trade. This guy has the ultimate inventory you get from flipping. Ooh, this guy has a pretty cool top 3. Oh my gosh. And Corputed, after I gave you my laments, they started selling well, so rip to that as well. I sent out a bunch of trades, RCC plus air, plus 2 desert warriors for 190 KOP. It's just gonna give me hope that someone takes. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that may be possible. Still easily flippable. Of course, man. 26 is wild. Why everyone hoards Moon? I think Colvatin started the hoard train. I'm pretty sure he started hoarding it because he likes the item, and then a couple other people hopped on that. I was confused there for a bit as to why Colvatin was always glazing the moon. Then I realized now he owns like 10 of them. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how many he owns. Also, I'm negotiating obtaining a horde of 4 W's top hats. That's crazy. 4 W's. Hey, 4 W's. Hopefully, you're taking 4 W's in that trade. Dude, this guy's inventory is so cool. This guy wants ABRCs. ABRCs are doing, they're in a very good spot right now. I'm gonna hold my ABRCs until they go back up to like 40, 42. Hopefully. Also, my sign literally just says "makes sense." Dang it. Let me get the live thing back. Boom. Don't mind those emojis. Live. Oh wait. Whoopsies. Live. Smobs. There we go. When did you get Pirate Vision? I got Pirate Vision pretty recently. It was a deal that we had lined up for a couple days, and yeah, it had a lot. Like it's hard to, you know, I'll show you guys the trade after I trade off PRV and everything, but it's hard to arrange it because there were a lot of Robux in the trade. But hopefully with my PRV, you know, maybe there's a possibility that I could you know, maybe get like a low ball on a big item or something. Like I could low ball Bloxy. That would be awesome. I would love to get Bloxy right now. Yo, 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 what, yo, Kioski, what? Oh my gosh, Kioski, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Kioski. You said you changed your user. Wait, Konazui, is that, are you Kioski? I might continue calling you Kioski because you're Kioski to me, but like, yo, oh my gosh, you are. Okay. We'll see if I end up making that change. When it comes to what I call you, I'll try to adjust to Konazui. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Kona, yeah, I think so. But Kioski, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. $30. Kioski, thank you so much for the $30 donation. You are absolutely insane. I appreciate you, and I know you have that. You're holding the record right now of literally every stream you've been in, you've donated, and I see you haven't let that down. Thank you so much for the donation, Kioski. Wow, holy W Kioski in the chat. Oh my gosh, 4 for 4. Yo, Kioski, thank you so much. You are actually so amazing. You are such a blessing. Every time you make it into stream, you bless me beyond what I could imagine. So thank you so much for that, Kioski. And you are such a huge reason in my why, you know. You are one of the biggest motivating factors I have right now. And you know, once again, I've said this a couple times, but it truly means so much, like especially considering the position I'm in and everything. And you know, the coming years of my life, like I promised, every dollar matters, every cent matters. Therefore, the fact that you donate in such large numbers, you know, like $30, $20, $15, you haven't let me down once, and I never even expect donations. So thank you so much, Kioski. You are so amazing, and I'm so grateful for every dollar you've sent me. W Kioski, Dogman, you said you sent. Let me check it out. But yeah, Kioski, thank you so much. You are so amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you continue doing what you're doing, man. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Kioski. You are absolutely amazing, and you really do know how to put a smile on my face. I love money. No, but seriously, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And I'm not kidding. I do love money. So yeah. I appreciate that. Once again, though, like, especially with the current position I'm in and everything, not saying I'm like super low class or anything, but it means a lot. Like, it really does. And you know, I really don't do anything apart from stream and trades. So this really is the only, you know, the only income I have. And I am so appreciative because you truly keep me going in real life. Like, thank you so much, Kioski. You are so amazing. With all that being said, you know, I'm not gonna glaze you for too long, but you definitely are deserving of the glaze. Thank you so much, Kioski. Let's see. Some trades accepts this counter all. Type. But yeah, thank you so much, Kioski. And beside the donation, thank you so much for making it to stream. I'm so happy to see you here. And as always, you always make my days so much better by just seeing your face in the stream. So thank you so much for coming. Ooh, this person has a cool inventory. They got Cap'n, Tracer Shades, which have like very few copies, I think. Cool inventory. Splendor. I don't know what Splendor is getting. But yeah, thank you so much, Kioski. Also, it's a Monday, so like, even better. Like, you just transformed, a Monday into one of the best days of the week. So that's so fire. Honestly, it's been a pretty solid Monday. Speaking of Kioski, how has your Monday been? And that goes for everybody that hasn't already said how their Monday's going. Smobs, if you see any evil eyes, let me know. Dude, evil eyes are probably, you can definitely find somebody with evil eyes. But I guess it is pretty difficult to find people with faces now. Because API stuff. Got an avatar I want to make. Got you. Also, Zep, I see you in game. I really do wish we could work something out, but I don't know if we can. But Dogman, I see your trade. It's not too bad, but both of those items get like more than that alone. So thank you so much for sending, but I would be looking for more. Do you think gold clockwork shades will go back up to 20? Yeah, that's the only reason I'm taxing so hard is because I do feel as if there's a chance. Maybe if it's not even all the way back to 20, I think they definitely have a shot at going back up to like 16 or so. At the very least. API is going to kill me with the face I got. Yeah, dude, API, honestly, if it wasn't for API stuff, faces would be just as easy to trade to this day, in my opinion. Apart from like the specific few. Yo. Caps. Let's see. It's been great. I recently had a trade for another Frozen, but they lowball it for 15k. That was poison, but it was just an old trader coming back into trading. I eventually flipped it and got a 300k profit. Holy, wait, so you wait a second. So you ended up taking the 15k lowball? That's insane. Shout out to you, Kioski. Just feel free to send. That is so fire, and especially considering like what I've said, like as you know, I've said this in multiple streams at this point. I love frozen horns. Like I think that's honestly something I'll upgrade into eventually. Probably not too far from now. Yeah, but I love frozen horns so much. The fact that you got them for a 15k lowball is absolutely absurd. And congrats on that profit as well. Like it seems like you flipped it probably before too long. That's absolutely insane because there are a lot less copies in gold clockwork headphones. So yeah, of course, CWS definitely I think has more potential than gold clockwork headphones. How much does Nora get? I can check for you. It honestly is. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. That's so insane. But I'm so happy for you. I've said this in the past. Every time you bless me up, I really hope that the same happens to you. And I think God was listening, to say the least. I think you got your full repayment. So congrats on that. And I'm so happy for you. But yeah, that's crazy. Also, yeah, I said I was gonna check Nora for you. Let me mute this guy real quick. Okay, there we go. Let me check Nora for you. Did I type it in? I did. Let's see. That wouldn't help you. 1k lowball with SCC, so that's not very telling. 15. So I got 15 with pretty solid items. I would say it probably gets like 15 plus, honestly. It looks to be doing pretty good right now. So yeah, like 15 plus would probably be fair. Me hoping that against all odds, someone isn't in the Rolly Discord and thinks Air still gets 150k. OPs takes my trade. Yeah, I guess that would be pretty solid. Also, this guy's sent for Undead. It's really not too bad. I think he ran away. I don't know where he went. Crazy name, by the way. Actually, it's not that crazy. But what would this be? 5? I'd probably take 5. I don't know why I wouldn't. Do they have anything worth slightly more? I'll just add like 1k. I would definitely do that. Bet. How much did I get for Tick Spling? I think Tick Spling is actually a pretty cool item. I would say like, if you can get it for less than like 5k, I'd say that's pretty fair. I wouldn't recommend going past 5k. You could probably get one for like 3K though if you send to enough people. Is it true that trading past like 50K is where you start making a lot of profit fast? Yeah, trading under 50K is extremely difficult. You know, I don't think 50K like you're instantly like getting all this profit, but the more you have, the easier it is to profit. Black cherry, green apple, rockstar. I don't. I've actually never had a rockstar before. If you're talking about the energy drink, so I don't know, but I do like green apple a lot. So I'd probably say green apple would be my favorite of the two. By the way, check ads. I think someone wanted ice school slash Nora 1v1 or Kawaii slash Nora 1v1. If somebody wants that, I'm taking it. Let's see it. Nor. Oh yeah, I do see that. I guess I shall send. I doubt they're looking for the 1v1, but I will send them a 1v1 if they take it. Hey, I'll be one happy man. Where even is Nor? Ooh, wait a second. I'll give Ice School 1v1 and Kawaii 1v1. Where is Ice School? Okay, I'm down the green apple one. Got you. Yeah, energy drinks are amazing. Actually, I would love to have one right now, speaking of. I don't know where either. I think I passed Kawaii. I'm about to break 50K. I'm so close. Yeah, like I don't think 50K like you're just like that. You're just like profiting like crazy. But once again, the more you have, the easier it is to profit. So yeah, it's easier to profit at 50K than less than 50K. Where did I pass it at? Page 13. Okay, I got you. Yeah, keep on getting distracted. Page 13. Where's Ice Skull? You said you think it's fake though. I really doubt it's fake. But you know, if it's not, hey, I'm right here. Holy, that would be insane. Could you imagine? Yeah. Sent them. I think it's fake though, of course. This guy's a cool avatar. I actually like this guy's fit. If you get that huge W, yes, if I get that huge W, but I really doubt that's 1v1, because they did seem like they were a pretty good trader. I would have been, oh wow, holy lag. I would have been more hopeful if they owned like a couple items. Then I would have been like, maybe they just really want the item, but it does look like they're a trader, so I doubt they do that. When do you think the next Roblox event will be, or will be new limb-wise? Honestly, I have no clue. I'm never super active in those events. Usually I just buy one of the items. For example, like tail flipped. I just bought tail flipped. And then I don't remember if I even bought a skater, or skate 14er. So yeah, I have no clue, honestly. I'm not super, you know, with it when it comes to that. So yeah, I don't know. Hiley was in here earlier. He'd definitely have a better answer to that. But yeah, I'm not too sure when it comes to events because I'm not super active in them. Also, this guy sent. It's really not too bad. 2v2. Not bad.
No, if you still have it, it'll recur. It'll just keep coming. But if you cancel it, you'll never have it again.
Yo, what is up, Hatib? What is up? R4W. I'll just call you that because I don't want to mispronounce your name. What's up, R4W? I'd be able to make so much more profit if I actually wanted to trade half of my stuff. Of course.
Ugh.
My chart is super mid. Yo, Battle Throne, what's up? I'll give that I won't leave it in I'll do something with it instantly.
You'll never get.
Oh wow. Let's see. You are handsome. I appreciate that. Yo, what? Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate that, dude. Talented hashtags. Holy shit. Ice School just got 20 KOP with Jacko. Yo, that's insane. You're up, man, because you just got two of those. That's crazy. Been moving through lives and they're fake. You are literally the best I've seen. And said my name. Thanks. Yeah, of course. R4W, dude, I appreciate you for popping out. And, I'm streaming for you guys as well as myself. I love streaming and I'm so happy to see you guys here. I'm grateful for every one of you guys. So it'd be hard for me to miss you guys in here, That would be disrespectful to say the very least. Have they accepted North Trade? Me hoping, because if they accept, they will accept huge OP for RCC and air. Let me see. No, they have not touched the trade thus far. Also, what do you guys think? If he sends 2 gold clockworks and an STA for two fall fairies, what do you guys think about that? Wait, actually, I don't think that's all that great for me, because that would be what, like 24 2 KOP? I don't know. I've had you been flatlining recently, but Ice School might bring me back. Yeah, I know you've upgraded a decent bit as of recent, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And hopefully Ice School continues to do well, so that you can get that value back and some interest. But yeah, and Lucify, thank you so much for that compliment earlier. I appreciate that. Also, Battle Throne, man, I know you said you're earlier, and I kind of went over that, but what's up, dude? I'm so happy to see you here. Hopefully you're having an amazing day, as everyone else. Those guys were like, spam your username. I don't know if the live is pre-recorded. Yeah, I get you. Bro almost said Lucifer. Yeah, almost. That was, I caught myself. Also, this guy has not sent yet, so. What is my dream item? My dream item is super expensive and like super rare. I don't know if it's even obtainable at this point, but it's Tough Guy Cap. I don't think I'll ever end up with it, even if their potential is there, even if I'm rich enough to get there eventually. Because it gets such insane OPs. But yeah, Tough Guy Cap. I think it's like, I don't know, it's a crazy price, and it gets like 10 million OPs or something. I'm totally gonna steal your trade. I sent 2 Anoras, an STA and pony ears for my single air. R4W, you said we make a deal. Wait, what do you mean we make a deal? We can make a deal. If you send me a nice offer, we can definitely make a deal. What a dream item. I know. OMG, it's Lord Fat Squad. Yeah, it is Lord Fat Quad. He's awesome. Battle Throne. Me and him have made a couple trades in the past. I think most of them, actually every trade we've made so far involves an item that he hoards. How long you been trading? Syrup, I've been trading I started a bit over a year ago, but I take breaks, so probably like 9 months consistently, I would say. Bro, 7 of the TGC owners are inactive, and the only one active has #1 TGC. Oh yeah, dude, the only way to get it is OPing like 10 mil plus. Anatomy is hard as hell. Yeah, anatomy I'm sure probably is. Dang, you good as hell. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. You guys are really hyping me up. Thank you guys so much for that. Each time you say, yeah, you donate to me 10 Robux. Yeah, I don't know about that. I've already said it twice. I don't know about that. My dream item is BT. Anyone wants to donate? My dream item isn't limited, but it's an off sale. It's called Doomsticker. It's really cool. Doomsticker is super cool. And the only guy that's active has an NFT on their profile, so I'm guessing TGC has. Yeah, that's the problem. That's one of the reasons I like it though too, dude. It's almost it's like definitely one of the hardest items to get on Roblox currently. And I'm sure it's gonna stay like that in the future. Also, it's so unique in terms of looks. Like it's definitely not an objectively good looking item, but I feel like with the right outfit, it could look so cool. I mean, it definitely can look so cool with the right outfit. Also, dude, I kind of like this guy's inventory. He owns a lot of the, dude, this guy actually, his inventory would have been like nothing, but then now he has all the dev items and stuff. Also, holy, Crown of Knowledge's best price is 45k right now. Please don't beg for Robux, guys. It's a trading stream. Yes, it is a trading stream. We're trading limiteds, but I do appreciate you guys for being here. You know, even if you're here for Robux. Unfortunately, I won't be able to give Robux, but I'm so grateful to have you guys here. Want to join the same server? You can join me if you want to. My user's at the bottom of the stream. And yeah, if you follow me, I'm pretty sure my joins are on for followers. And the only guy that's active has an NFT on their profile. Yeah, okay, I already read that. But yeah, this guy has the classic like 2017 fit on. Aura. Ooh, he has LGS. LGS is solid actually. How many copies does Orange Shaggy have? For one of the few in here that know about Orange Shaggy. Corputed, you may know. Corputed or Tops. I don't know if Tops is still in here, but thoughts on Crimson Wrath? Crimson Wrath is solid. I really like Crimson Wrath in terms of looks. He did send, but I don't think it's something I. Oh wow, we actually have an offer for high five. Not a bad offer. Like 400. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's around there, Colvan. You're probably right. 76 premium, maybe 600. I think it's definitely less than 600. From last time I remember, I think it's like 400. But maybe it's not 400. I don't know. I would say total, but premium also works. 76 premium is what Fish said. Crimson Wrath. Oopsies. But yeah, Crimson Wrath is super cool. Are you talking about this or are you talking about Red Wrath? I'm assuming you're talking about Crimson Wrath. But yeah, Crimson Wrath is super cool in terms of looks. Its copies are interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it's like, you know, I feel like a lot of people see it as like a semi, like kind of like almost a semi. But it's like actually quite a few copies, a lot more than I would expect Crimson Wrath to have, because I feel like it's like rare you see a Crimson Wrath. And you don't really hear much about Crimson Wrath, but Crimson Wrath is definitely a very solid item. You know, I actually do mess with Crimson Wrath a lot. You said your dream item is Crimson Wrath sword. Red Wrath, dude, I owned Red Wrath for a while. That is my biggest regret in terms of trades ever. You know, I never think of this when it comes to people asking me, like, what's my biggest regret in terms of a trade. It's definitely Red Wrath. I owned it when it was like 150k. Oh, it's 600 total copies, but 300 available. Okay, that makes sense. That's the thing I was confused about. Yeah. Yeah, I usually don't pay too much attention to total copies. I know they matter to some extent, but I would say the one that matters the most is total. Second most is honestly circulation. Circulation is probably second. Total first, circulation second, premium third, and last I would say total. But I don't know, that's just me. That's the thing I was confused about. But yeah, Crimson Wrath is awesome, honestly. I have no disappointment when it comes to, or no what's the word? I don't know. I don't have anything that I specifically dislike about Crimson Wrath. Apart from copies, I feel like the item would be so good if it was like a rare or something. You said, okay, bro, I'm joining. Got you, man. But yeah, if it was like a rare, dude, I feel like it would be such a nice item. Of course, you know, anything would be worth more if it was a rare, but I feel like it's meant to be a rare, if that makes sense. But yeah, we have an inbound right now. Not too bad of an inbound, honestly. Dang it, the guy has I think this guy's trades are off, if I'm not wrong. So I don't even think if I accepted it, it would go through. I know circulation is like 200 copies. Always possible for it to become rare. I know circulation is like 200 copies. Yeah, I got you. I think that circulation is actually a lot less than that. So it's not like super common. But like, I'm not the hugest fan of the item, but I definitely don't mind it. I'd say it's definitely one of the items I would love to get like around that price. Okay, when would sombrero owners just hit the jackpot? How do they hit the jackpot? What do you mean? How'd they hit the jackpot, Corputed? A huge hoarder got termed. Oh my gosh, they got termed? Well, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess that's literally the biggest jackpot that Wenwood Sombreros could have got. Need to get rid of my BIA, Miss, and ADA. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd be willing to take those off your hand if you have like a very solid offer. However, like, as you know, I'm not like looking for those by any means. Therefore I would be looking for quite a bit, but yeah, you know, if you have a nice offer, I'd definitely be willing to take those off your hands. R4W said joined. Yeah, I got you, man. Let's see. Only 8 More premium copies left. Holy, yeah. So it's like very rare right now of Landlord Sombrero. That's crazy. Are you sure he got termed? Like, is that a thing, or is he just hiding his inventory? Or is it like certain that he's termed? Also, Colvan, I think this guy has a off-brand moon. Unless he's rocking the real, he has an off-brand moon. Oh my gosh, Colvan, you got fakes of the moon now. Metrocurb 12 is me. Oh wait, where are you? Let's see. Metrocurb 12. Huh. Oh, there you are. I see you. This is account deactivated or terminated. I'm not sure. Colvan, does it say that? You said you're shocked. Oh, because the fake moons. Colvan, does it say that when an account is hidden? Does it say it's deactivated or terminated, or does it only say that if it's actually deactivated or terminated? Wait a second. Does it say that on Roblox, or does it say that on his Rollymons page? Because if it says that on Roblox, then yeah, you're definitely right. If it's hidden inventory, no. Oh, so he's definitely termed. Dang, so W for Wanwood. How many copies did he own? Like, what do you mean by hoard? You said huge hoarder. Huge hoarder. Dang, how many is that? Hidden shows is deactivated term 2. Yeah, see, I thought so on Rollymons. I think it does on Rollymons. It wouldn't in Roblox. So it depends on whether or not Corpeter is looking in Roblox or Rollymons. He had 6 copies. Doledly. Wait, so he did get termed Doledly? Do you know? Colvet, and you said term or deactivated. It's just the yellow text. Check his user. Tobu UGC. Oh, he's a UGC creator too. That guy probably had so much in Roblox. Whoopsies. He's not an item. Ooh, did I look it up wrong? It's Tobu. Whoopsies. There he is. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, he got termed. R4W said, "Yo, give some items. I'm really broke." I'm sorry, man, but trading is where I make my profits. Therefore, like, I can't really give anything away. I separate donating and trading. So yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream and everything. I'm so happy to have you here. But unfortunately, I can't give any free items. Also, it wouldn't even be possible for me, even if I wanted to, because you'd have to have an item for me to trade for. Yeah, either term or deactivated. Can't know for sure, but likely termed. Yeah, of course. I really doubt somebody would deactivate an account like that. Oh, this is real money. Yes, it is. It is. Well, it's Roblox stocks basically. If you look at it like that, that's basically what it is. It's yeah, it's stocks of Roblox. Or stocks inside of Roblox. I sent RCC an air for Wayne Sombrero. I'm about to be rich. Yeah, if they take that, that'd be crazy. How much OP are you giving? Because I actually don't know what Wanwood's getting. So this guy's Otterhead, which I actually like, but I bet you he's asking for a lot because he does on boat brand. We actually have some cool inventories in here. I don't know if that guy from earlier is not in here. I think his name was like Annie or something. I don't know, but he had some very cool items. It's a 170k low on Wanwood Sombrero. They're totally taking. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're definitely taking that. Also, this guy just traded his Valk. Yo, I'm pretty sure this guy just got the craziest deal ever for his Valk. Did he get a 20k OP with MFD and Sia in? If so, that's absurd. I'm pretty sure he may have just got a really good deal. Wait, did this guy own? Oh, wait, no, that's Metric. I don't know. Ooh, this guy owns BSTB. Awesome. Wait, BSTB is the bandana. What is? I guess this doesn't have an acronym. I'm pretty sure this guy had FFT for a while. This guy's like fully upgraded. Holy. Oh my gosh, yo, this is like the prettiest inventory ever. 19 Demon Truckers, awesome. Zoj, Enthroned, Crown of the Undead Horde. Holy inventory. Yo, XF, yo, I was just gonna say you have a really nice inventory, bro. Yeah, no problem, dude. It's actually so lit. How much is Crown of the Undead Horde getting? Probably something crazy. I know it just had like a crazy raise, so maybe there's not any proof since then. But dude, your inventory is so nice, man. I love Int. I love kind of the undead horde. Zoj is awesome. Demon Trucker is so underrated. Soldier of Misfortune, you know, number one. Holy peppermint horde. Anyways, I'm done glazing, but like, bro, your inventory is insane. I just felt like I had to say that. I felt like that was needed. Yeah, no problem, man. And yeah, just keep it up. And I wish you the best on Peppermint Boa, bruh. But yeah, have a good one, man. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube, man. I'm just chilling. We got 16 people right now, so yeah. Hopefully getting some more people in the stream. We got a very nice donation, dude. I got donated $30. I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, we're having a really good stream so far. So I didn't mean to put this in your face either. I just genuinely thought you had a really nice inventory. You said send me a trade. User is Rocket. One chase. Please do not spam. I do see your inventory. But feel free to send me a trade if you'd like. You know, I don't really have anything to send you. But yeah, feel free to send me something, and if it's a good trade, then I definitely got you. Yeah, I got you, XF. With all that being said, man, have an amazing day/night, and dude, amazing inventory. Also, Duck Hughes, I can't go without saying you have an amazing inventory. Your inventory is amazing as well. I'm done glazing, but you guys have such sick inventories. Peace out, guys. Let's see. Okay, sorry. Oh, so wait, I think I muted this guy earlier, not because he was annoying, just because it was loud. I need to unmute these guys. Let's see. Dude, I literally can't find. Where are they? Can't find them. Where are they? Yo, I cannot find these guys. Oh, there he is. Dude, it won't let me unmute him. I can't unmute him. How do you unmute somebody? Is it even possible? Apparently not. Also, Kioski, I didn't even see you in game. Yeah, I see you in game now. Fire. You said okay, sorry. Yeah, no problem. But thank you so much for coming to the stream. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Emilo. Mute all, then unmute all. Oh wait, yeah, smart. Mute all, unmute all.
You pinged me?
Yo, wait, my bad. I muted like the whole server, so I couldn't hear you guys if you were talking.
Okay.
But I unmuted you guys if you are talking.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe they're not. Wait, maybe they're not talking. Mute and unmute all. Wait, that's smart though. That's tech. That's tech. I gotta mute so I don't annoy a bunch of people. But yo, also now sick inventory.
Why are you ignoring me?
I like your inventory as well, dude. There's so many cool inventories in here.
Hurry up.
Oh wow.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to muting all. Why don't you have anything to trade me though? It's not that I don't have anything to trade you. It's just I really don't send trades unless somebody's like super interested in one of my items. So yeah. Yo, XF, yo, thank you so much for popping out to the stream, dude. I'm so happy to see you here, man. I really was not expecting you to join the live. I promise I was not doing that, you know, as propaganda, dude. You just have a really nice inventory. I couldn't leave without saying that. So, dude, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Also, I see you're verified, man. What do you post? Hopefully I can get there one day. What does it take to get verified? Like, what is classified as a verification? But yeah, no, I'm so happy to see you in the stream, man, and thank you so much for coming. You said you appreciate it, LOL. Dude, no, I appreciate you, man. Popped out to stream. You got a nice inventory, man. Very nice inventory once again. And yeah, I'm curious, how'd you get verified? What's your user? I also need to trade as fast as possible. It's the username at the bottom of the live stream, at the bottom of the screen. SMOVVZ, same as my YouTube. You need original content and 100k subs, and monetize and etc. A lot of requirements. You have 100,000 subs. Holy wait, I gotta check this out. What the heck? Yo, what did you post, XF? There's no shot I've never seen you. 115k. Dude, did I look it up wrong? XF_BY. Let me just go to the stream. I did short content originally. That makes sense. Yeah, let me go through stream, check out your channel, because that's insane. That makes sense. Yeah, let me go through stream. Boom. You privated all your videos beside one. Oh, I got you. Holy, yeah, 115. That's absolutely insane. Fire, man. What the heck? Congrats on that, dude. Why'd you stop content creation if you don't mind me asking? Cause, dude, you sounded like you had a lot going for you. You know, short content is obviously different. Like a lot of the viewers aren't reoccurring or anything. It's definitely a lot different than like live streamers. However, like 115K is no joke. Like that's insane. This guy has the ultimate money making fit on. Bro, this guy actually has so many remakes of items. Just um money making versions, I guess. You said, well, it was shorts content, but they don't make you money. LOL. I have real jobs outside of that and wasn't sustainable for the amount of money I got. Yeah, I got you. That definitely makes a whole lot of sense. You know, you said Smov's fit. You're crazy, nerfed. You're crazy, bro. You didn't have to point me out like that, bro. But yeah, that definitely makes sense. You know, honestly, at my current or my current position and everything, like streaming is like one of the main things for me. And obviously, I only have like 2.5K subs. Not that that's not a lot. I'm so grateful for all 2,500 people that have subscribed to me. Not quite. Wait, actually, wait. Are we? I think we are. But yeah, I'm so grateful for every person here. But I definitely see what you mean, and hopefully, eventually, it'll be sustainable for me. You said you do have an animation video I made still. It's my public header video now. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Nerfed, bro. Oh my gosh, wait, is this Eagle Warrior? Yo, that's actually such a sick outfit. That guy's a really cool inventory, actually. Dude, I keep on glazing the inventories. But there's so many cool inventories in game. You want to rate it for me? I can post links if you down for it. Yeah, I could definitely check the video out for you. One sec. Gotcha. Let's see. Moist critical. Oh wow. Yeah, 2.53K subs now. That's fire. So grateful for all the people that have subscribed. But yeah, let me go to your channel. Let's see, Awakening.
Hey, can you break this down for me?
The
W
first step
add,
for
I
using
guess.
The quadratic formula is to calculate the discriminant.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're having a little video watch, everybody. Dude, this is fire. Wait, hold up. Yo, wait one sec. That was heat. I know we ended it, but yo, that animation was awesome, dude. What the heck? Bro, your editing skills are so far beyond mine, man. You know the whole reason I don't. You said laugh out loud W ad for real? Yeah. Bro, trying to get the ad revenue. Bro needed those 10 cents. No, actually, wait. I know ad revenue is actually very difficult to get, but it's practically no editing. Dude, that was fire. I will say, if you go to my channel, dude, I never post, and it's because I'm horrible at editing, and you know that's animation and everything practically for the most part. But dude, that's very impressive. My animation skills are even lower than my editing skills, and my editing skills are practically at ground zero. Bro, leaving the stream. Bro, leaving the stream, coming back later. I got you. Yo, R4W, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed your time while you're in stream and have an amazing time until you're back. Syrup, you said crazy talent. I agree. Bro, if you didn't have an AI thumbnail, I think your lives would do a lot better. Yeah, I do agree. Bro, I can't make thumbnails either though. Bro, I can't do anything. I'm so bad when it comes to editing. That's why I just sit here, go live, and you know, just hope YouTube does me well. Hope you guys do me well. You know, it's all you guys in the end, and you know, honestly, I just stream me doing what I'd be doing anyways, so I'm so grateful for you guys coming, and you know, hopefully I can make your guys' days better while also, you know, as you guys are pointing out, you know, there are a lot of things I could improve, And I think in the future these things will be improved. You know, eventually I'll definitely find somebody to make me thumbnails. Eventually I'll either start editing or edit it myself, etc. Yeah, AKM. Earlier, XF explained why he doesn't, which I do think it was good reasoning. But I do agree, XF. Even if it's not like the main thing you're doing, you know, I don't think it would be a bad idea to post. That's just me, because you know this is like my dream, so this is definitely bias. But yeah, content I made wasn't sustainable. 150k subs or not, source don't pay the bills. Yeah, 100%. And I definitely agree with you there, but you know, I know you definitely have your reasonings. Like, I know you're definitely a smart person and everything. But like, I feel like, you know, if you were doing it like as a side hobby, like, was it like really like near nothing, or was it just because, you know, if it was just a side, you know, if it was just a side hobby, like, I do feel like that would be a nice bit of money on the side, like whether it's spending money, whether it's for a certain you know, fraction of rent or whatever. You know, I do feel like it would help out, and it doesn't take much I guess effort. You know, I guess it does actually though. You know, if you're running on a very split or a very specific schedule, you're taking most of, if not all, my time for the little money I made. Okay, yeah, see, that definitely makes sense. I think time consumption is a huge thing, you know, especially if you don't have much time on your schedule. You said I dev X more than I made. Okay, yeah, see, that definitely makes sense. And you also have a lot going for yourself, so I'm assuming you have a job in real life as well. Don't mean to throw that that word out there, like that, bro. I probably just spooked some people. Also, this isn't a bad trade, but the money is hashtag aura. Also, wait, does the money have any proofs? Because I'm surprised this guy just came up to me and offered that. But yeah, it definitely makes sense. I'm sure you're making quite a bit. You said, yeah, J, what are those things called again? Asterisks? B, and yeah, as well as my DevX side hustle. Yeah, of course, man. I'm sure you're making more than enough. Dude, I got a 4K OP at one point. Okay, yeah, so it was kind of aura back when. But it definitely makes sense. I'm sure you're making, you know, a solid bit, and especially if that wasn't much, I definitely get you. I will say, also another thing is whether or not you enjoy it. Like, I honestly wouldn't stream, I wouldn't trade if I didn't enjoy it, but I enjoy it so much. Like, as I said, this is truly my dream. Therefore, that's why I do it. But if you weren't enjoying, and that's another reason I don't post videos. Like, I don't enjoy editing. That's why I don't post, you know, videos. That's why I stream. So it definitely depends on your interest, your hobbies, and whatnot. And, you know, time consumption, once again, you mentioned that's a huge thing. So I definitely get why you did it, and I don't think you should be shamed by any means for doing so, especially when you got all that you got going for yourself going on. Let's see, can this guy add some fodder? Just add me, or add some, you know what, actually I need something better than that. Oh wait, actually no, he has troll. I'll definitely do that. I don't think this guy would do it, but I would do it. Ooh, I'd have to add 8K. Wow. But yeah, no, I'm sure you're making quite a bit, man. So that's fire. Except did not just say the forbidden J word on stream. Dude, I said it with no censor earlier. I felt bad. I probably scared some people off. Heartbreak, dude. I know I probably broke a lot of people's hearts with that. I'm so, you know, people probably expected more of me. Hey, I should do a trade, not spamming. I'm waiting 5 minutes every single time. I got you, man. I understand you're not spamming. I'm assuming this is you. It's not a bad trade whatsoever. However, I will say I don't know if we can make a trade because unfortunately I'm not really looking to downgrade my items under 1K. But thank you so much for sending. You know, I'd definitely be willing to do something. I just couldn't guarantee it would be a good deal for you. Low-key, I made sure to, yeah, he did cover himself a lot better tand me. Syrup said I flinched. Dude, oh my gosh, I love it when this happens with my face cam. You guys get that nice side shot mid talk. Yo, that's heat. I clipped that. One sec. Video capture, boom. Add new, boom. But yeah, no, as I was saying earlier, I'm so grateful for like donations and everything specifically. Hello guys. But I'm so grateful for donations and everything specifically. Because, you know, the only reason I bring this up now is because things like this, like they'll definitely be fixed in the future. Like I can promise you guys in the future, we'll just continue upgrading streams, continue upgrading, everything. We'll continue hopefully eventually posting and everything. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is I'm definitely dedicated. So with all the money I get donated, bro, I promise it's going to a good place. You said new profile picture unlocks. Oh no. For the next few days, I'm gonna send until I hit my trade limit every day. I will get that huge OP on air and RCC. That'd be fire. Can you send another trade if you can, please? Don't take my sugar shades. I'm giving away 100 this Christmas. Holy. Yeah, I definitely won't take away your sugar shades. Also, not too bad of a trade. Limited. But let's see. I mean, I would definitely do it if you added like an egg. But actually, wait here. Let me just take your small eggs. Boom. Boom. And then, is there anything I got that's worth like 400? I also noticed you said I have one crown of the undead. No. I noticed you had two. I don't know. I might have specified that it was one. I didn't mean to. If so, I did realize that there were two, which is absolutely insane. That's awesome, bro. When did you get yours? Out of curiosity. Since Spartan is gone, I'm the only hoarder. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Also, dude, holy, that's so insane. That happened to Spartan. Man, that would genuinely be like life ruining to some extent. With the amount he had. I don't know how much he had IRL. I'm assuming a lot. But dude, regardless of how much he had, that definitely put a dent in the pockets or in the net worth. My original copy is like a year and 5 days. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, dude, you definitely have made quite a bit of profit off of that. Because how much has that raised in the last year and 5 days? I'm assuming a whole lot. Does he nerfed? Are you serious? Does he actually? If so, that is the funniest thing ever. Send a trade to highly wanted for one of his hot jams. So then when he streams tomorrow, it's gonna be funny. I don't know about that. He's probably asking for a lot in his hot jams. Yes, that's actually so crazy. Wow. He doesn't have a weed farm? Okay, he's lying. Wait. What does he do? He has, oh my gosh. Are you serious? You guys can't be serious, right? Like, I know it's not that crazy, but like, bro, that is kind of crazy. Spartan, it's real. Holy, so he probably is making an insane amount. Bro highly has a consistent streams of 5 trades inbound per minute. He ain't seeing smallest trade even if he sends. Do you have a favorite NFL team? Favorite NFL team. I like the Bills a lot. I like the Bills. Stephon Diggs was like my original favorite player. Therefore, like when he was on the Bills, I liked him a lot. So that made me like the Bills. He said he wasn't bothered about losing 2 mil. Yeah. No, I mean that's absurd. But yeah, I'm assuming he's probably making such an insane amount of money. Like, who cares? But regardless, like, even if you have $100,000 and you lose $1,000, like that, it still stings. It stings a lot less than it would for somebody that only has $2,000, but it still stings. I'll send you another trade and you can see it in 4 minutes. Okay, I got you. I totally have a good trade for you. Give your whole inventory, and I give my horde of 30 Builderman eggs. Each egg gets 1 mil plus OPs. It's an investment. It's an investment of a trade. Oh my gosh, why does this keep on happening? Yo, I don't know what is happening. Am I unplugging my mouse? Holy. I guess we're just going to do this again. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if my thing is just like not plugged in at all. Catching me lacking for real. I gotta resize my thing. There we go. I just gotta stay locked in, I guess. The whole time I just can't talk. I just gotta lean to the side, clench my jaw as hard as I possibly can, just in case my mic does, or our webcam does the same thing. But yeah, dude, this has been an amazing stream so far. We've been chilling with a consistent like 10 plus people. Shout out to you guys, every one of you guys in the stream right now. Thank you guys so much. My temporary goal is definitely just to to get monetized. That's our temporary goal. Therefore, like you guys just chilling and stream. I'm so grateful for you guys. And apart from getting monetized, man, I'm just so happy to have you guys here. So thank you guys so much for chilling and stream. Also, you said, am I allowed to dev X? I should be able to. Last time I checked, I was able to, but I don't know if I still can. Is giving 5K on alpaca too much? Depends on what holy JPG, wow. Depends on what items you're giving. It could be a W trade, but it also could be an L trade. But if you're giving like ADA, all the items that you were offering me earlier, I would say that's probably a solid deal. Undead, PIA, ADA. That doesn't sound bad. Did you get sent that, or are you sending that? This offer is really not bad, especially because I do like Holly Jolly bow tie. But the money does look very nice right now. Bro, I told my friend I would give him an egg of his choice, and he chose a forest. Yo, I guess you gotta get him that egg. You can't break the promise. You said talking with someone. They said they want 6+, but I'm trying to get it down to 5. Yeah, if they do 5, I would say that's definitely very solid. Ooh, also, let me make sure I don't have any outbounds for Green Queen. Because Green Queen does not seem to be doing very well right now. 125. I doubt I have any outbounds for Green Queen. W trade. I don't think I have any outbounds for Green Queen. I think we're chilling. Let's see. You said the verified guy is me, by the way. Wait, what do you mean the verified guy is me, by the way? The verified guy is me, by the way. What? I forgot about Everest and Beloa. I was thinking about brain freeze eggs and fried chicken eggs, but I gotta keep the promise. Get ready for my new video. 0 to Everest in 30 days. Yeah, we'll see about that. Also, this guy has a really cool inventory as well, bro. So many cool inventories. They're everywhere. Also, Froggy's in here. I don't know if Froggy is in the stream. If he is, W Froggy. If he's not, W Froggy, but W Froggy if he's still in the stream. Also, Kioski, are you still in the stream? If so, that's actually so fire. Also, your avatar is so sick right now. I don't know what Dash is talking about. Wait, oh. Yo. What's my favorite limited? I said this earlier. My favorite limited is definitely Tough Guy Cap. I love Tough Guy Cap. I think it's such like like it's definitely not objectively good looking, but I love its looks. It's very like interesting. It's funny. It's cool. It's definitely a cool item. I love the color of it, and its copies are amazing. It's super difficult to get. It's super expensive. That's definitely my dream item. But I don't know if we'll ever attain it because it's a bit expensive. Someone sent you a troll trade, hoping you would accept. Do not accept pre-cooked. You would like SOCOM if you like TGC, I'd figure. Yeah, wait. So what is that? Is that abbreviation? Oh yeah, dude, I love SOCOM. I don't know. I could have just mispronounced the heck out of that. But yeah, no, I love this item. This item is awesome. Is there like, oh yeah, so there is a pretty big hidden horde. But yeah, awesome item. I do love this item for sure. Once again, it fits pretty much all those characteristics I mentioned. It's super definitely not objectively good looking, but to the right person, it's definitely a very nice looking item. I love the looks of it. It's ultra niche, extremely difficult to get, super expensive. Also, I clicked on an ad. Whoopsies. But yeah, fire. Only a bit expensive, yes. I like the texture. I have UGC on one on my friend made. It's an OG Fedora mesh with the TGC texture. That's awesome. Yeah, I love TGC so much. I just sent you a brand new trade. I do see the trade. Once again, not bad whatsoever. It's just honestly, if I was downgrading items under 1K, I'd be looking for kind of an abnormally high OP. Let's see. I just do. Okay, I saw that. That's so fire. I've never seen that. Yeah, it is fire. I love niche items. Like I like going an abnormal route. So I will always choose the niche item over the super popular item. It's meant to be scary, so you can't call it ugly. It's met its purpose of having that scary vibe. Of course, of course. Ain't no one getting a, not even Simone. 68 niche is limited ever. I was just offered a for STV and Ghostwalker. That is not true. If I got 1.1 mil, do you think I could trade it all for Prey? Is that enough OP? 1.1 mil. Somebody that trades bigger items, let them know. Is 1.1 mil enough for Prey? I would assume so, right? But I don't know what Prey is even at right now. 9-10K? Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I think you could definitely get Prey. Bro, only a person left doesn't have premium. Can you try sending me a trade? At least you didn't send me a trade after all. I'm just on my computer today. I'm just on my iPad. Yeah, I mean, I could send you a trade. It's just honestly, once again, I really don't know what I'd be able to send you. Because if I was to downgrade an item, like, around this value, I would be looking for a lot more than the item is really the item really gets generally. Also, where in the world did I pass the gingerbread? Gingerbread, where are you? Oh, there it is. I would definitely do this. Like, I don't really know what to send you, but I would be willing to do like that. Let's see. Thoughts on Ghost? Ghost Theory? I think that's the acronym for Ghost Theory, right? Yeah. I love Ghost Theory. I love Ghost Theory a lot. So, yeah, that's definitely like in my top 5 favorite limiteds. Like that was one of my original dream limiteds. So I love Ghost Theory so much. I don't know much about it in terms of trading, but I do love the item. He just private inventory. He is trading it right now. Yeah, it makes sense. Bro, there needs to be a search feature for real. Yeah, good taste. Dude, I love Ghost Theory so much. Honestly, all of the particle effect items I love so much. Also, yeah, AA is cool. Holy, so are what is the acronym for this for ultimates? WCUAA. This is probably the best out of all of them. I love this item so much. They're all rocking it. I would be rocking it too if I owned it. Have you seen that 7 of the 8 tough guy caps are owned by Shedletsky or his alts? Yeah. That's another reason it's so insanely difficult to get. It's such an awesome item overall, and the scarcity of the item almost just makes it even cooler. It obviously makes it a lot harder to get, but in my opinion, that makes it even cooler than it already is, and it's already very cool. On July 15th, custom mini games will lose players. Why is it gonna lose players on July 15th? Wait, that's so random. Wait, Willie, that's the first comment you dropped. Wait, what? Why? Why is it gonna do such? Last tough guy cap owner is the #1 tough guy cap. Yeah, I'm assuming Shedletsky is not trading his copies. Let's just look at this real quick. The TGC are owned by Arcade Rockstar. That's the real horde. Whoopsies. TGC. Yeah. So what? 8, and yeah, there's crazy hordes. So what percentage of these are actually? Oh wow, there's an insane horde though, isn't there? 15 copy horde. Holy. He has 8 to 9. Oh yeah, wait, it's 15. So yeah, he probably has 9 because it's 15 including those. Earl Grey and Son of Sevenless are both Shedletsky. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so literally every copy is hoarded except for one. You said I just sent a trade for your Tentacles Junior. Let me check it out. Hopefully it's something nice. TJ, in return for this, I do appreciate you for sending. I really do. I appreciate you for sending. However, I would be looking for more than this. I'm sorry, but I unfortunately cannot take that. But thank you so much for sending, man, and thank you so much for coming to the live to let me know that you sent. I appreciate you for being here. The Syria one was a big USD trade. Do you know the specifics of like how much USD was involved? Plugs, you said it's okay. Okay, that's amazing, man. And I would definitely appreciate your stay if you're enjoying your time in stream right now. You're definitely welcome to stay. Yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream, dude. And I appreciate your offer. Did this guy say yo to me? I don't think so. His chats might be locked though. Oh, also I see you in game right now, plugs. Dude, if you saw the live sign and joined based off that, I appreciate you, man. Also, did we ever find out, is Kioski in here? Is Kioski still in the stream? You said this is the best you could do. I do appreciate you for sending. It's just once again, you know, I am downgrading, and it's also items under 1K. Therefore, I would be looking for quite a bit if I was to downgrade that. But thank you so much for offering, man. Thank you so much for staying throughout the stream. And yeah, like I'm sorry we couldn't get anything done, but I do appreciate you. Kioski, you said you just got back. Welcome back, Kioski. And thank you so much once again for the donation earlier. You are so amazing. Fire emoji, what the heck? Help me. Someone sent 700k for the heart balloon, thinking I would accept. Insta take, low key. Also, wait, what is centered? Is that centered? No, that's too far to the right. Why does it look so uncentered? Because it is uncentered. But that's not even near centered. That's centered. You know what? I'm just going to move it over because everything else is moved over. Move over one. There we go. All right. Let's see. You would have gotten for Robert 4 Robux. Help. Okay. Kioski, you said of course. Yes, of course. Also, I don't know if you were in here when I said this, but you have a super cool fit on right now. As always, you know, I never expect any less, but the fit is amazing. Also, I see you picked up Corblock's Deathwalker while you could. It looks so cool with Frozen Horns. I've never seen that combo, and it's awesome. See if we can make maybe a trade or two. Yo, Tanso, what's up, man? I think this is the first stream you've made it to within the past couple. You know, maybe you've made it in like 1 or 2, but yeah, thank you so much for popping out, dude. I'm so happy to see you here. Day 1 for real. I don't like this autocorrect. I'm going to send you another trade. I'll just keep going until my battery dies. Okay, I got you, man. Also, Kioski, yeah, of course. You haven't made a trade ad in a while. That is extremely true. Let's make a trade ad. Also, not too bad of a trade that we were sent. I don't think I want PCC that much, but not too bad of a trade. Yeah, just a little busy. Yeah. No worries, Tanso. I'm just so happy to see you here now. That's really it, man. We'll also throw on Dinos. We'll throw on PCC, and then we will throw on Bandage. Actually, we could throw on a bigger item instead of PCC. No, I'm cool with PCC. And they'll throw on 68,800, I believe. Upgrade any. Boom. Yo, can you unhide Kioski? I low-key misclicked and hit him. Oh no, one sec. How do you? Oh wait, here we go. How do I unhide him? As a moderator. Managing moderator. Kioski, I made you a moderator. Are they unhitted now? Hashtag vote Willie for mod. Kioski, wait, will it let you type now? I don't know why it's doing so. Hello, Kioski. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I still stand on the fact that I really don't, oh great, my bad. You probably did for a second. Reddit said there's a section of YouTube that has settings, all users that have their comments auto-approved and hidden. Yo, what's up, Kindle? Tansu, you said justice for, Konozui. Yes, of course, Kioski is absolutely amazing. And yeah, you got a free mod. I don't know if you were here the other day when I said this. I went on like a mod rampage for no reason. Modded like 3 people, 4 people. There's so many mods now. Low key, I need to start taking away some mods, but I don't. I feel bad being like, yo, I gave you mod, let me take that away, because there wouldn't be any reason for me to unmod anyone. It's just like I really don't need this many mods, if that makes sense. Taser said, XF, you said good luck on your streams. Gotta head out. I got you, man. Yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream, man. Once again, I'm so happy to have you here. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed your time while you were here. Hopefully I see you in future streams. And thank you so much for being here, man. Hopefully you have an amazing night. For my trade on tentacles, would you consider me adding Robux? If so, how much? I would consider it if you added quite a bit. I don't have a specific amount, but I'd be looking for quite a lot. Kenny, you said you just got Culver's. Lucky. It's 2 STA plus festive bucket for BIA bad trade. What is that? Like 18 for 18? That wouldn't be bad if BIA recovers to some extent, but BIA is not doing very good right now. Yo, Bobo, can you hear me? Zeron, I see you sent. It's not a bad trade whatsoever, but honestly, I wouldn't be willing to do that. In a downgrade. I know PCC is pretty solid, but I don't like PCC quite that much. Also, I saw you got rid of the bad serious, yeah, and probably in the PRV trade. Yeah. You should have more incentive for donation as if like play a game or something. I would do that, but honestly, like, I don't want to make it all about donations because I already have so much of a portion of the stream taken up like rewarding donations and stuff. If somebody donates and they're like, yo, play this, I'd probably be open to it, but I don't want to add too much more because the screen is already quite taken. I'm sorry, man. I can't. I unfortunately cannot do that, but I do appreciate you sending once again. Also, Bobo, can you hear me? Bobo, hello. I don't know if Bobo can hear me. Later, would you be down to do some semi for semi? Possibly. I just know air is not doing too great right now. But if you send me a good offer for my semi, I'm definitely willing to do semi for semi. It's just I don't know. I don't know, man. It depends on your offer. But it's definitely possible. With my PRV, I'm gonna look to down or to lowball some kind of demand, like maybe not air RCC. Yeah, possibly, man. Stanley, how much do you trade your Beth for? Probably like 10 plus. I think Beth is doing pretty good right now. So I don't know if Bobo can hear me. Hopefully he joins stream so I can talk to him on stream. But yeah, not ARCC. Depending on your offer, we could definitely get something done. Do you still have your JJs? Because I would be cool with doing something like JJs, RCC, something along those lines. Plus 4. Yeah. You said you send a brand new trade. I'm so sorry, Emilio. I know you keep on sending, and they're not bad trades whatsoever. It's just there's really like there's not much reason for me to take it. It's not a bad trade. It's just there's no chance of me really making any profit off of this. Maybe a few hundred based on egg raises and everything. But yeah, unfortunately, I cannot do this as it is a 4v4 equal. It's not a bad trade. It's just really not worth me taking. But yeah, thank you so much for offering, man. But yeah, Corputed, we could maybe get something done, man. Haven't really got any trades done this stream so far, so maybe we can get a trade in. We've got 1 donation. Shout out Kioski, W Kioski, aka Konozui. And then let's see, what else have we done this stream? We've got some new subs. Shout out to everybody that subbed the stream. Shout out to everybody that's been in the stream, and even if you're not new, I appreciate you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody that's new. Shout out to everybody that's reoccurring. You guys are all amazing. When can I get Fall Fairy though? That's my question. Oh no. I don't know if you have enough for Fall Fairy, but maybe you can get it shortly with some good trades. Also, how many likes are we at in the stream? So let's see. If you guys haven't already, make sure to do what I just did. Like my own stream, by the way. Got to. Let's see. Like my own stream, by the way. Got to. We're at 13 likes. So for everybody in the stream right now, if you have not already, make sure to like the stream. You know, I hate asking for likes, but if you guys are enjoying the stream, I would be very appreciative, as they do help out a lot, especially as somebody that doesn't really post. You know, it definitely helps get the stream on the algorithm. Ooh, this is actually not too great of a trade, I don't think. Oh wow, this guy's owned this thing for so long. Oh, it's his only item. What is the Blade of the Federation getting? I'm assuming not that much. Also, is that the last possible copy? I think that... Oh, it's not, actually. It's A62. A62 is the last possible copy. I literally just spelled it wrong. You said liked plugs. Yo, thank you so much, plugs. Okay, I give up. I don't think this is a good trade, so I'm not even gonna bother. We don't got too many crazy ads up right now. Is anybody looking for a PRV? Oh, wow. Blade of the... Oh, was I forgetting Blade of the Federation? Yeah, I don't know. What the heck happened to 068? I was trading for W's and stopped because I checked his graph. Oh, you meant live on YouTube. Oh, wait, yo, who is this? Is this you, Bobo? Bobo, if this is you, fire. If this isn't you, fire. Okay, Bobo. Yo, I'm so happy you made it to the stream, man. This makes it much easier to conversate. So I see your trade for the money. It's not a bad trade whatsoever. It's actually very solid. That's why I sent you a friend request and everything. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for attempting to get something done. And I would love to get something done. With that being said, I do realize that you have a trade filter. That's why I didn't just send you a counter or anything. And I will say my ask would... Oh, also, this isn't too bad of a trade, actually. What the heck? If this guy adds that, I'd probably be down. Add like 500 Robux, I'd definitely be down. Smovs, how much Lobo and Golden Clockworks? They're about to drop. I don't think they're gonna drop, man. They're really close to being at 7K, and they always fluctuate from like 8K to 6.5 ish. So I'm not worried about them dropping. So I wouldn't lowball them. But yeah, Bobo. What I was gonna say is your offer is very solid, of course. You know, if the money wasn't an item that I could see having an insanely bright future, you know, obviously there's been an insta take. However, I do have a lot of hope for the money. Also, I got an insane trade for my last money. I got like not an insane trade, but it was a very nice trade. I think it was Orange Kitty. If Orange Kitty is DJ, I think DJ. Yeah, DJ gave a very nice OP. Therefore, like, yeah, bro's flashing biceps to me. My bad. I had an itch. Doesn't it only get like 1K OP? No, it definitely can get more than 1K. But yeah, with that being said, I have a lot of hope in it in terms of the future. Therefore, I don't know. Would you be open to counter? Also, I see you have Fall Fairy. Oh, Fall Fairy just rose though. Rip. Or actually, could you send me like the best possible trade you'd be willing to do? You know, I would be willing to take like, hey, can I ask how old you are? 17. Yeah, younger than you know, a lot of people may expect, but yeah, you know, that's another reason like everything is so important to me right now. You know, at my age and everything, like there's a lot going on. You know, everybody, it's already been 17. You guys probably understand what I'm saying. Cool, man. You said only 17. Yes, only 17. 43 fish. What did you mean by good future for the money? Oh, I'm just saying I have a lot of hope. I know I can't trade specifically off hope for items because there's not... He's 43, don't fall for it. You're crazy. Fish, he got me. But what I meant is I see the item's long-term potential being very great. It's got good copies. It looks good. Very good circulation. It's ultra hoarded. Good best price. You know, it's like a sale away from raising a couple thousand. Um, so that's what I meant by a good future for it. I just have a lot of hope in it. So with that being said, I would be looking for more than this. So if you'd be willing to add like a couple of your get to 80k plus, yeah, exactly what Fish said. Um, but if you'd be willing to like add a couple items, you may not actually wait. You have items NFT. Let me see what's not NFT. Oh, your troll is NFT. Dang it, I was gonna throw that in the trade. How are peace glasses? Basically, what I'm saying is, if you'd be willing to just throw in a couple items you don't care too much about, and you know, just up the OP by a solid bit, we could definitely get something done. And I appreciate your starting offer. Your starting offer isn't bad whatsoever. I'd just be looking for a solid little bit more. But thank you so much for offering in the first place, man. And another reason I'm so interested is because I do actually like Holly Jolly as well. So yeah, if you would be open to sending me like the best possible trade you'd be willing to do, you know, preferably Holly Jolly and ads, that would be great, man. Much appreciated. Also, thank you so much for coming to the stream to talk. I know I said this earlier, but I do appreciate that. Emilio, you said please try again. I saw the trade once again, man. It's just honestly, like, I mean it when I say, in order for me to trade something under 1k for another thing under 1k, like in a downgrade, or even if it's just a 4v4, I would be looking for a pretty crazy trade, because I really, with holding periods and everything, it's not worth it for me to trade smalls unless I'm getting a very nice trade. But yeah, Bubba, if you'd be open to sending me like the best possible trade you'd be willing to do, or the best possible trade you'd feel comfortable with, that'd be fire. Freelo, you said interested in rares. Dude, I love rares. You know, I've always traded semi-rares, so I'm not, you know, I don't know as much about rares or anything, but rares are awesome. I know a lot more about semi-rares because I've always traded smalls. And at one point, you know, I was the semi-rare trader, so yeah. Also, Freelo, you may be surprised, but yo, I have 5.6 million value now. In practically smalls. If you've never seen my inventory, I just have a huge inventory of smalls, so I don't know if I could afford your rares. I probably could, but I do have items on hold right now and everything. But my user's just at the bottom of the stream. Yo, NOTL, thank you so much for the sub, man. I'm happy to see you here, and once again, thank you so much for the sub, dude. There's no way I have to see. Yeah, peep the inventory, bro. 5.6 mil. Dude, I've just gotten really good, or not really good, you know, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but like, I've gotten to the point where I'm extremely educated on pretty much all small items. Also, wait, I think we got a trade done. Let me see. I think somebody may have inbound sniped me, but I don't know if it was a bad inbound snipe. It may have actually been a decent inbound snipe. Let's see. I feel like I knew this was gonna happen though. We did low-key get inbound sniped, but it wasn't too bad of a trade. It was a 4k OP for light face melting guitar. Not too bad, but it was an inbound snipe, so rip. Bro was not lying. That's insane. Congrats. Yeah, thank you so much, man. And yo, wait, out of curiosity, what's your user? I would love to yeah, I would love to see what rares you got. You said inbound sniped? What's that? It's when you send a trade and then somebody takes it like a few days later because it aged well for them. So yeah. I sent that trade a couple days ago. You said Snowball Boss is my user. I only have 1 XD. Yeah, I got you. Let me check it out. Snowball Boss. Oh snap! You have wait. Is that Red Wrath? Yo, that's Red Wrath. Who was it earlier that said Red Wrath was their dream item? Was that you, Corputed? I think Corputed might have said that. No, maybe it was Fish. I don't know. Somebody said that Red Wrath was their favorite item earlier. So that's awesome, dude. Red Wrath was one of my first, dude, I owned Red Wrath when it was 150k. My biggest regret in terms of a trade ever involved Red Wrath. So yeah, Red Wrath, I have a love-hate relationship with it, but I do love Red Wrath. It's getting really good trades. I have 190k inbound with Suggs. Yeah, that definitely makes sense, dude. Red Wrath is so cool. And it's so deserving, man. It's such an awesome item. One of the best looking limiteds, in my opinion, in all of trading. So yeah, it's awesome, dude. And of course it's a rare, so that just, you know, makes it even better. But yeah, Red Wrath is so sick, man. Alien, you said just got back. Thanks for doing the trade. Wait a second. Did I do it or did somebody else do your trade? Did I accidentally do your trade? Oh wow. That's not too bad of a trade. Did I accidentally do your trade? Wait, no shot, right? Let me check. Somebody else may have taken it. I was actually considering your trade, but I don't know if I was gonna take it or not. Yeah, Alien, I didn't accept it. Somebody else may have though. Let me check. Alien, boom, boom. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, I haven't counted it yet. Yeah, let me make sure to counter it. Someone else took my exact offer for you. I think you did my trade. Someone else took my exact. That's legit so ironic. Wait, did someone? For some reason, it wasn't saying that that happened for me. Wait, where is it? Because I was gonna say I was probably gonna counter it. I don't know where your trade went though. What in the world? Did I go past it? Alien, where are you? No, I sent 3 trades and someone took my offer for the 2 things I wanted. Oh, I got you, man. Well, congrats, dude. I was actually considering your offer. Also, this isn't a bad trade whatsoever. I don't really see why I wouldn't do this unless this is like super peaked. It is low-key super peaked. I would definitely do that if I could just do like 20 Robux instead. I thought it was you, lol. Yeah, no problem, man. Also, thank you for sending, because it wasn't a bad offer whatsoever. I just wish you were in stream so we could have negotiated a bit. But I knew you had to go. It's a relief seeing more streamers other than Pedro and Hiley's. No hate to him, but it's nice to see new faces from time to time. Yeah, of course, man. And hopefully, eventually, I can surpass. Maybe not surpass. I like Hiley a lot. Pedro's fine. Um, but hopefully eventually, I'm at least up to like Hiley's level because I would love to be there. Also, this is like my dream job. Gotta censor it. This is like my dream activity in the future. This is what I want to do in life. So it would be awesome if I can make it there one day. Make it 25 Robux and we got a deal. Maybe. Smalls, can you check the items OP Nvidia? Yeah, I got you, man. I know what the item you're talking about is. Nvidia. Yeah, I will check the proofs. Holy. A hoot. Yeah, you're saying bad for saying. Yeah, I know. You have link Discord. Looking at your chart, you seem really educated in trading, man. Love to see some tips and tricks content in the future. Yeah, of course, dude. I would love to start posting and everything. My biggest setback when it comes to posting is I'm horrible at editing. Also, like I just truly enjoy posting or like streaming. Like I love streaming. I'm literally just doing exactly what I'd be doing anyways, except I get to stream it to you guys. Uh, so yeah, the only reason I bring that up is because I really don't post very frequently, but I definitely do need to start posting because that's definitely super beneficial, especially like if, as I said earlier, this is what I want to do. I just need to find somebody that knows how to edit and somebody that I trust and everything to do that. So yeah, I don't know, man. Definitely that's something we could do in the future. I have a lot of video ideas. It's just I've never acted on any of those. Thank you. Yeah, got you, man. Also, let me check proofs. Oh wait, it didn't even come up. Wait, let me see if I type in. Also, I think you said thank you to Fish. Dot proof. Maybe that. Oh wait, I accidentally. Oh no. It may be the unproofable item. Yeah, I literally will not let proof. Write them down. I add you on Roblox. I hope you're the best, man. Have a great stream. I'll surely be here more often. Yeah, thank you so much, man, dude. I can't wait to see you here in the future, and I'm so grateful to have you here now. So, yeah, thank you so much, man. Also, wait, how much is this? 27. Yeah, I don't see why not. GG's, Emilo. So yeah, yeah, I wish you the best and everything, man. I wish you as you said to me, I wish you the best. And have an amazing time until you come back to stream. And I cannot wait to see you in future streams. Got any good items today? No, not really. There was one trade, but it involved it wasn't really entirely a trade. 250 copy item is a semi-rare. Yes, 250 copy item is a semi-rare. Some people say 200. I would say it depends on circulation. But I would say a 250 copy item with relatively low circulation is definitely. You just made me get 27 Robux. Haha, it's okay. That kind of terrible trade, what I just said. I think I'm time out for a year, I guess, from your channel. No, I realized that it was 27. I went to the counter and realized that. So it's cool. It's cool. Also, Bobo, are you still in the stream? If so, you should definitely send me the best possible offer you'd be willing to do for the money. Also, does this guy actually own... Oh, wow, they do. We need Thean crossbow hype, the 2K OP. Some dude sent me, is itching me. Yeah, it definitely makes sense. 2K is very solid. But yeah, GG's, Emilio. Thank you so much for the trade, man. Well, I gotta do something for a bit. I got you, Sanso. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. While you could, man, I'm so grateful to have you here. You're absolutely amazing, dude. Maybe I'll be back before stream ends. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll continue stream. I don't want to get burnt out or anything. I am definitely enjoying stream, but it probably won't be the longest stream ever. So I don't know if you'll be able to make it back. But thank you so much for being in the stream, dude, and have an amazing day as well. Hopefully, I made your day at least a little bit better, as always. Also, Bobo, are you still in stream? You gotta send me a goated trade for the money for real. But yeah, I guess that's like the first quote unquote trade we've really made this stream. Very small trade, but a trade is a trade. Yeah, no new trades down there. Maybe, let's see, we could create an ad. We could go items off hold. Go Kawaii. Kawaii does look like it's probably going to raise. That's the only downside of trading it right now. But I would like to trade it, as well as Jacko, Band-Aid, and then also throw dinos on top of that. And then we will add 68,000, I think 700. Upgrade any. Hopefully we get some offers. Wonder if there's any nice inventories in game. Actually, let's just go around and say some stuff about people's inventories. Bobo's got a very unique inventory. I like the lol Y or the lol set horde, or not horde, the lol set, I guess. This guy has the commandos. That's actually fire. A horde of 30 VACs. Interesting. Hey, Frozen Horns. That's heat. Also, BSF. That's awesome. This guy's a very nice inventory. Holy. Obviously insanely rich. We've got Zep over here. This guy's a very solid inventory. I like the like near semi items. This guy also owns 13 Santa hats. He must have a lot of hope for Santa hats. Hide the lies. Very solid, just demand inventory. Are you live streaming tomorrow? Because if you are, I have a challenge for you to give back an item that you have that you don't need and give it back to the original owner. I don't know, man. I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, a huge portion of my streaming is just me making trades, hopefully making profit, chilling with people. They're definitely, maybe that's a good idea for a video eventually, but once again, I haven't really posted as of recently. But I do definitely need to post. Posting would be amazing. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I can do that tomorrow, but I should be able to stream tomorrow. There probably will be a stream tomorrow. But thank you so much for the idea. What's the max OP you would give on RCC semi for semi? I don't know. If you mean semi for semi, it depends on the semi. With PRV, I wouldn't be able to OP because I'd be downgrading. Talented, you said I have returned. Welcome back, Talented, man. Thank you so much for returning. Ooh, IV. I would actually love to get an IV. That'd be awesome. Not in real life. I would love to get an Ice Falcon. There's just one thing he's supposed to add. I don't know, man. Honestly, send me a trade calc and we could maybe get something done, dude. I would love to get a trade locked in with you because it's been a minute since we've been able to do so. Sent my best. Wait, other whats are being offered? 5.2, some small ads. I see you. Wait, what do you mean by other are already being offered? Other whats? Or do you mean other owners are already countering? We can just do it because for once my item's off hold, so we just gotta negotiate. Okay, I got you, man. Yeah, in that case, you could either send me the trade calc, or you could just go ahead and send me what you'd be thinking. Send me as good of a deal as you possibly can. Let me check what RCC is getting though, first off, and just base it off that, because I do feel like RCC has definitely slowed down. I'm not entirely sure what it's getting right now. Doesn't really help. RCC. Oh wait, or is it SCC that you have? You have RCC or SCC? Corputed _1. Okay, so you have RCC. Yeah, honestly, just feel free to send me whatever. I'm trading stuff I don't need, and the troll just was already being used for another trade. Oh, rip. Should I give an Nvidia blusters for 4K OP? It's worth it. Wait, so you're giving Nvidia for a 4K OP? That doesn't sound too bad. I'm not sure if that's like a huge W, but you know that's definitely solid if it's not getting like crazy OPs. But Bobo, so there's nothing else that you could add? Like you wouldn't be able to add like, do you say Oscar was already, you said the troll. Is Oscar available? Yo, what's up, A? What is up? A, thank you so much for coming to the stream. But yeah, Corputed, feel free to send me. Do whatever, man. I wouldn't mind getting RCC, of course. Its best price is $295, so I definitely couldn't go over that. You know, if that's what it's selling for. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know honestly because it hasn't had a proof in so long. I don't really trust it unless I'm getting it for a pretty good deal. But yeah, I definitely get you, Bobo. I just don't know. You said your others are already being offered. You don't need, and the troll in Gishbook is already being Fishbook. See, because I could do like this, but I can't send that. Would you do like this? If you would do this, I would do it. You said, how about Ornate Valkyrie? Or like around there. Oscar's being used for a trade already. Oof. Robot, and then is there anything else you have? I don't know. To be honest, I'd be looking for 10 plus. If you can work up 10 plus, you know, with whatever items, feel free to send it to me. And yeah, that gives you pretty much where I'm at. If you'd be willing to give around there, we could definitely get something done. If you can't, no worries whatsoever. I think the money definitely will end up being 20 plus, eventually. Therefore, like for me to give it for any less than that is kind of counterintuitive. I know how you can get Valkyrie for 25,000. What 40% method and Roblox Plus. Also Ornate Valkyrie. I don't know too much about Ornate Valkyrie. I owned it when it was like 18K, so I don't know. 60% method. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You said 20K. Yeah, see, I definitely see the money eventually being like 20K Or I don't know if that's what you mean, or if you were talking about by the Valkyrie. Uh, over doubled pay on a belief. Yeah, well, dude, my ask would be so high, but like I said, I have gotten over 10 in the past onto money. And once again, I see the item being well over 20 eventually. What is this trading market at? Yeah, no, I completely get you, man. But especially as like a semi trader and everything, I definitely see the item being far, far higher. I don't know how much AP I get right now. But yeah, I have gotten around that in the past. I've owned multiple copies, so yeah. RCC recently got 130 in mass, but that was me, so I won't count it. Before that, I got 80 with faces and had a Valk 1v1. That was in proofs. So would you like 61 in mass with semis? 61 with semis, I don't think I could, because I don't even know if I'd feel comfortable giving 60 without semis, to be honest. So I don't know, man. You said, here's the 10 for that video recommendation. I recommend check on the UID page, click it. Yeah, no, I get you. It's just like Corpita said earlier, I would just be giving a free item at that point, which isn't a huge deal, but like, as I am currently, 5.5 mil may sound like a lot, but I could definitely get, I definitely see myself being higher in the future. And yeah, I don't know. That would definitely be a setback. Why Rolling Mons don't update the values? Like, what do you mean? They don't update values as in they don't change values, or as in they don't value items? How about 48 with semis? It's just, I don't know, man, because once again, RCC, apart from your proof, the last one was in March, and it was with faces. Let me check RCC. Maybe it just hasn't been traded like at all. Also, wait, what is that deal? Did it already? Oh, 10K. That's actually too bad. But maybe it hasn't been traded at all. They don't change the values. I mean, they change some values. I don't know. They're just late, as anybody, I guess they have mistakes as well. So I'm not too sure. BA drop / blue top hat drop. They said, oh, usually if an item is like super low in wrap and like it was doing well like a day or two before, they'll give it like a day or two just to see if it recovers, especially on like BIA, Gold Clockworks, the items that can easily fluctuate either down or up very quickly. They wait frequently. So that has an explanation. But yeah, RCC. So last proof was like 18 days prior. I don't know. Like, what did this guy give for his? It's not very telling because I think he might have US dollared it. What did this guy give? Oh, okay. So that's the guy that gave Valk. Feel free to send. I don't know if I can give that, to be honest. But I'm not super against it. It's just so what? So this was a solid trade. This one I don't know about. And it just hasn't really been getting traded recently. Feel free to send it. It's just that much with semis, I don't know. With normal items, I would consider that. With semis, I'm not too sure. But Corputa, just feel free to send me whatever you're thinking, man. I'm not gonna dog on the trade. Worst case scenario, I'll just leave it inbound, or I don't know, maybe A/C it, or something. Oh, I don't own RBM anymore. It's not even that rare of a semi. It's SOS, Kawhi, and 4 Zeus, and HB. Yeah, that's not too bad, really. But I do feel like if you add what I'd consider a lot of those, like Kawhi's near, or it's at raise. It'll probably raise 5K whenever. So that puts it up to 53 plus each Zeus. Realistically in my head, I'm paying like around 100 for it, which is like around what you gave. So I just don't know if I can give like pretty much around entirely what it's getting. Could you lower it? If you could, I'd be willing to do something along those lines. It's just in my head that's really worth quite a lot more than the number that it quote unquote is. I'll add some small demand / fodder. feel free to send me calc, or just send me the calc actually. What server you use? Are you able to quickly check the proofs of Pretty Princess? Thank you. Yeah, I got you. And I use a server called Trade Monitor. But I don't. I would be looking for quite a lot of, like, quite a lot less, honestly. Like, probably a decent bit less than that. So I don't know. Um. Let's see. What is it down? It got 15 KOP. That's the last downgrade proof. Since I liked your live stream, how you accepted my trade, I'll subscribe to you for free. Okay, I got you, man. Yeah, thank you so much for the sub, dude, and I appreciate the trade as well as the like, man. Also, yeah, PPP last proof was 15 KOP. Not too shabby. But yeah, Corputa, now that I look into it, I'm not super against taking RCC. I would actually enjoy taking RCC, just not for what it's getting or for what it has gotten in the past, because I really don't think it'll consistently pull that right now. Um, would you like me to subscribe on all of my alternative accounts as well? Feel free to. Feel no obligation to. I'm most grateful just to have you here. Not as much like the number or anything. I'm just happy to have you here. I'm grateful to have you here. So yeah, feel free to if you want. But you said you can add if we don't proof it. Yeah. I probably wouldn't want to proof it either. So yeah, just feel free to send me the best trade you could possibly send. Because like I said, I'm definitely willing to take it 100%, and I'm definitely willing to give you the items that you want. It's just, I really need a pretty certain, solid either W or at least something I think I can profit off of, because it is a pretty risky item to take, A, and B, I am giving a lot of items that are super underrated. So I would like those to be accounted for. As we've talked about in the past, I'd be looking for like 15 on each one in the horde, 10 to 15. I could probably meet you somewhere, maybe in the middle, but preferably around there. You said, no offense, but why do you look like Angelolo from YouTube? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, but I don't know. Do you have the 3 desert warriors added? That's 3 TP. Um, I'd be, I would be more intrigued by just taking off like one of my items or maybe 2 items or something. I'd also be willing to take them. It's just, I don't know once again if I can account for the OPs they get, because I'm not a huge fan of the item. I know I traded it a while back, but I'm not a huge fan of the item because of the hoarder. I don't really trust the guy that hoards it too much. But yeah, man, dude, I would love to get something done. Let me see what you own right now, Corputed. Also, what was the big item you owned? Oh yeah, you got golden antlers. Fire. So yeah, RCC. But yeah, I guess you really don't have much to add. I would really like to just maybe take off a relatively hefty item on my side. That would be ideal. And really, it would only take 1 or 2 of those items to be taken off, depending on which one you would be willing to take off. It would only take like 1 or 2, and I'd be down to do it. Depending on the 1 or 2. So yeah. But if you'd be willing to take off, like, once again, 1 or 2 of those items, that would be fire. If it's a bigger one, we could just work with taking 1 off. If it's a couple of the smaller ones, we may have to work with a couple. But yeah, I don't think we're far at all, to be honest. Also, Ghost, I don't know if you're still in stream, but if you are, shout out to you, man. I have a game that's like trading. Would you like to join? Unfortunately not, because I am just trying to trade limiteds right now. I'm not against other games, but for tonight specifically, I'm just trying to chill. Hopefully get some trades done. Me and Corputed are mid-negotiation. Hopefully we can get a trade done. That would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, not as of right now, but I do appreciate the offer. Send the link, go check it out. Yes, Fish said he would. Also, Corputed, are you still here? Okay, that's fine. Fish fan game. We're kind of okay, got you, man. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yo, and also for those of you that just joined the stream, thank you guys so much for joining. You guys are all absolutely amazing. Thoughts on DMTH? What is DMTH again? What is that acronym for? What is that? Oh, that's one of the hats, isn't it? Um, what is it called? Dark. Okay, it's dark magic. There we go. I couldn't think of the name. DMTH though. DMTH is a very solid item. I remember it was getting crazy OPs there for a long time. It slowed down a lot, and I really regret not investing in it when it was like slowed down. Because there for a while after it was really good, it got back to just being a normal item. It was getting like around equal. I could have gotten it for around equal, but I didn't. So, um, yeah, it's an awesome item. It looks super cool. Amazing copies. Gets very good OPs. It's only pulling like 30 to 40. Yeah, 30 to 40, but like also like only, you said only. That is like quite a bit, especially compared to like the fact that I could have gotten it for equal. I don't think that's a super bad deal, honestly. Um, but yeah, it's a super awesome item. It looks great. Good copies. It seems to be doing well right now. And as you said, I don't think it's in the craziest position right now. So yeah, only issue is Cirque. It just needs Hoarder again. Yeah, definitely makes sense. I think one of the biggest problems is that it is now like a pretty widely acknowledged item. Most people know DMTH. Therefore, like if anybody wanted to hoard it, they'd probably be looking at quite a bit, uh, in terms of how much they'd be out to hoard it. Whereas like the original hoarder, he picked up all of his like before anybody even knew about the item. Also, Corputed, while you're thinking of a trade, I will be right back. Also, everybody in the stream right now, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Give me like literally a minute. I'm gonna go grab a drink, but I will be right back. Thank you guys so much for being here once again. And yeah, timer starts now. Time me. You guys, a minute. A minute. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. We're back. He's peeing. No, I went to go grab a drink. Don't tell them lies. I bet he's going to get Fanta if he's getting better. Then I'll give him a round of applause for the 5 minutes. I grabbed a Gatorade Zero and chugged it because we had a really tough practice in track today. And bro, I didn't use the bathroom. I went to get a Gatorade Zero. Bro, John, what are you on, bro? How many seconds did he chug at whole Gatorade Zero? Dude, it's a one of the smaller ones. Like it's a mini one, like probably like this big. But yeah, no, I chugged that thing. I'm like super sweaty, bro. It's so hot in my room. I can't type today, don't worry. Also, Kioski, I see you chilling next to me, aura farming. I see you, Kioski. You're not slick. I see the aura farm. Blue Gatorade the best in my opinion. Ooh, okay. Is blue how much OP does like I said, I've been sent like 15 in the past. I don't know what it gets consistently. But I'd be around 10 to 15 for the horde, like per copy. So yeah, if you're willing to give like that'd be fire. We could definitely get something done. If you'd value it like there. Let's see. Yellow is actually pal. I don't know what my favorite is. I actually like this might be controversial. I like orange. Like I actually mess with orange, but I don't drink Gatorade very much. Gatorade Zero is like the only Gatorade I'll drink, and it's been a long time. Like honestly, this is the first time I've had Gatorade Zero in forever. White Gatorade Gatorade the best. I don't know about that, John. I don't know about white Gatorade. Fish, I'm coming for number one. Oh no, I'm getting number one. How much does PRV get? Just wondering. I'm pretty sure last downgrade proof was like 50 plus, but honestly, I don't know what it's getting right now. In all honesty. Also, who sent a message? You think BIA value will go down? I'm not sure, but it does look like it's probably gonna go down. So I would say yes, probably. Stay away. Why are you sleeping in your chair? I meant to say stay awake. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just looking at my phone. It looks like I'm like sleeping. Are you watching on three screens? Wait, what? Kioski, W emoji. And the Kioski Aura farm needs to be studied. I'm getting frame mugged in Roblox. But yeah, Corputed. I'm not entirely sure, man. I actually don't know. We could check. I know last proof wasn't the greatest on PRV. Uh, Last one was an OP on CF, which isn't too bad. But I'm pretty sure it got like a yeah, I got a 52k OP with golden antlers. These items lowballed like 170. These were a while ago, but last downgrade proof, and it was an upgrade actually. It lowballed golden antlers by 50. So yeah, last downgrade proof is very nice. Yeah, yeah. Last two proofs are quite different. One is very good, one is mid. So not getting crap offers nor finding people. Bro, I might just Robux buy an evil eye. He wants the evil eye so bad. Yo, dog BIC and oozing Oscar for a go clockworks. I don't think I could, because isn't that just like 8? And I wouldn't be able to do just like equal for cool clockworks, unfortunately. Yo, what? I'm number 3. You are number 3, man. That's fire. Also, this is not a bad deal whatsoever. 1.2k off. But yeah, Corputa, let me know when you got that trade calc cooked up, because I would love to get something done, man. As always. I would like to upgrade into RCC. Also, though, we could lock in something for PRV. We could do whatever, man. Just try to hook me up as best as you can. Whether that's you giving an appropriate OP for semis, whether that's you taking less on, like taking pretty. I don't know, man. Just hit me up. I want an evil eye for a fit, specifically Crimson or Sapphire. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen Evil Eye get styled, so I'm excited to see your fit. Let's see. This person has CWS. It's gonna be goofy, not gonna lie. Interesting. Ooh, this guy has a very nice inventory. Holy. Fire. I like my goofy fits. I get it. I've generally been trying to trade my BIA and ADA for 2 hours at this point. No offers, basically. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I mean, even on some good items, like it's tough to get offers. Therefore, items also, wow, this is so downgraded. Um, I say as if I'm not downgraded. But uh, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it completely makes sense. It's hard to trade good items sometimes. Therefore, it's even more difficult to trade items that are like actively, at slash near drop. Fish, what's your username? Ooh, maybe you got an offer. Also, this person is pretty princess. Oh wait, that's Tristan. Oh wow. Huh. Tristan, you should slide me pretty princess for a Robux fluke. Fire. Also, Tristan, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask. Oh. You said about the avatar. Good question. Nothing. I just think, I think my, yo, I gotta stay a couple feet away from you. Um, I'm just saying my pretty princess fit. It would be I don't know why I went into that accent. It would be Aura. Could you offer for my BIA? Zomzy, unfortunately, I'm not super interested in BIA right now because it is like at a drop unless you got a very nice deal. Um, why do you not have Roblox Plus? You get 1 month for free. I'm still on my premium, so I don't know. That's really it. That's really it. Haven't made the switch yet. But yeah, Tristan, just saying the avatar is it's something. It's something. Right now I'm sitting in sand trades with RCC. I'm trying to get a good deal before I resort. Simi for Simi. Okay, I got you, Corputed. Hi, are you close to your YouTube partner? Like, what do you mean, Raz? Am I close to getting monetized? Is that what you mean? If so, not too close. We've made progress, but it takes a crazy amount of watch hours to get monetized. So yeah, we're still pretty far. Honestly, like I would say the earliest we'll probably get it is like mid to late summer. If we really lock in, and that's if we really lock in, it would be mid to late summer. It could be as long as like a solid bit of months from now. But yeah, it's like 4,000 watch hours or something absolutely insane. I will say, I'm pretty sure this month we have like 600 watch hours. Do you know how much you have to have for just super chats and members? Yeah, it's 3K for super chats and members. Switch to Brick Planet and your viewers will 2000x. Wait, what? But yeah, um, it's like 3K for those two. So honestly, 3K is the current goal. 4K, I think the biggest difference is you get ads for 4K, which I don't want to put you guys through ads, but I think ads are kind of beneficial, especially if you're having like a slow stream and you just have like 20 people chilling. 20 people is not a slow stream by any means, but not much is happening. The ads are something. How did Corputed surpass me? I just approved for my premium. No, John, bro. Oh wait, yeah, Corputa did. Move to Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. I do like YouTube, but I think the other platforms aren't bad whatsoever. My biggest thing is I don't want to stream on multiple platforms because I know that can be more beneficial in terms of like profits or whatever. Uh, but like I like having my focus centered on you guys. Therefore, I like only one stream going. Not that you said we were gonna have two streams going or anything, but I do like streaming on YouTube. Also, like monetization is nice on YouTube. I know the pay, the whole pay thing isn't super crazy, but it can be if we lock in. How do I even get XP for the levels? I don't know. Uh, like levels for what? Also, talking and watching stuff. Oh, levels for the #1 and stuff. Yeah, just watching and talking. How much of it does agonizingly red bucket of cheer get? either have the best inbound ever or the worst trade inbound ever. Why? What is the inbound? I doubt it's that great if it's that, but um, agonizingly red bucket. Um, it got 50K. How much do you have offered with it? Yeah, last offer is like 50K. Uh, it doesn't even what? Why is that deep bet? What? Oh wait, it's because I'm on the wrong proofs. 50. It lowballed 90 for CHS. It's Air Draco and RCC for. No, that's a horrible trade. I think that's a really bad trade to be honest. Because RCC 140 Air. Yeah, no, do not do that. Because you're giving more than proofs with very good or very solid items. You know, even though they're yeah, don't take that. That's not it. I will say RCC is probably a lot better than Air. Like I would say that much. Although RCC has been kind of slow. You know, I would definitely be cool with taking RCC off your hands. It's just once again, I would be looking for something solid. Your offer earlier wasn't bad, so I would like to like maybe work something out. Stream probably won't be up for too much longer, so I would like to work something out if you're down. It's been a minute since we made a trade, and I would love to get one done. Okay, I just made the game. If anyone wants to try it out, use the link. It's basically a trade simulator 1.5. Hmm. I'm about to hit the daily limit, sending for red or blue evil eye. Does it have keys jingling from my screen? Okay. Any other cool inventories? This guy has a cool inventory. Garmin does. Canterol has a nice inventory. I don't know. There's quite a few solid inventories. So do my legit BIC and Blue Cell shutters for their GCWS. Legit BIC, so that's 11, 16 for GCWS. That's not bad. That's kind of almost exactly what I sent you earlier. So at that point, you may as well just send me legit in both your BICs. Because if you're going to do that, then you may as well just send me that. So then we could just get that trade done. That's not bad. That's not bad. But once again, I feel like at that point, you may as well just send me what I sent you earlier. Hold on. I have like 100 games. Let me find it. Can you check trade from Zomzy? Got you. Zomzy. It's really not too bad of a trade. If it wasn't for BIA's current performance, this would honestly be like considerable in terms of taking. However, I will say HV is doing pretty solid right now. BIA is probably gonna drop 2 to 3K. And Pinstripe's doing pretty solid right now. But with that being said, that is probably the best offer you've sent me thus far. So thank you so much for sending. But I do think that's just not quite enough. Also, we have this inbound for the money still, which really is not bad. It's actually tempting. Also, Kioski, I'm curious, where are you in terms of all-time donations? Hey, we're also at 22 likes. Shout out to you guys. Let's see. Support the stream. What trade would you do? It was. Oh dang, Kioski, you've donated $70. You've donated $70 this month. That's insane. Fourth still. Yes, you are fourth still, but it's not far because Ghost has donated this total. Therefore, yeah, it's literally like a $12 difference. So that's so fire, Kioski. I'm so happy for that. And yeah, wait, who is? Oh yeah, Swap Artist Lupin. Dang, you and Lupin are tied this month. That's insane. Thank you so much again for everything, Kioski. But yeah, I was the trade I had sent you earlier that I was like, I actually don't know. Was it was two BICs and a legit. And I was like, I don't know. But if you were like on the brink of taking that trade that you have inbound right now, or like the one with the Shadow Shades, BIC, legit, you may as well just send me the trade I sent you earlier because I'd probably end up taking it. What if I donate 70.01 just to beat him? Uh, Kioski would probably be happy. I think Kioski would probably be grateful for me. So, yeah. Man, passing the free mod candy around again. I see the trade, but I can't. GQ team, not it. Teasing force. Yeah, I know. This guy owns Scotland. Fire. um, hmm. Oh my gosh, wait, that guy just disappeared. I was like low-key waiting on him to say something. I don't know where he went. How much OP do you think Overseer Armor Pauldrons could get? I have no clue. I know they're pretty underrated, but from my knowledge, I don't really know too much about them. But from my knowledge, I don't really know them as like a super high OP item. So I would say probably just around what this item would get, which is like 10%. So yeah, 10%, give or take some. So like, upwards of 2k, maybe even 3k, and as low as like 1k, depending on, just depending on how good you flip. And of course, it depends on the items and everything being offered. Ooh, wow. Holy, this guy owns so many faces. I guess I own like the same amount, so I can't even say anything. But yeah, I think Overseer Armor Pauldrons are pretty cool to say the least. Like I think they're definitely underrated. Can you check Santa Tentacles for me, please? I got you, but also Corputed. I'm just saying we should do a trade. I'm just saying. Anyways, I got you. I guess Corputed. I guess if you don't want to make a trade with me, uh, that doesn't count. It's with fodder. Uh, lowballed 60 for CHS. It's not even ST. That proof Santa tentacles. Like half of those weren't even Santa tentacles. What does Santa tentacles have to do with half of these? I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue. It's hard to see. Okay, chat. What is the best medieval faction on Roblox? Like Roblox, Redcliffe, Overseer, etc., etc. That's a good question. I like honestly all of those items a lot. I would say either Core Blocks or Overseer from the three you listed. I like both of those. Redcliffe's solid, but Redcliffe, I don't know. I think the other two definitely have it beat. Dude, these aren't even Santa tentacles. It's just giving me random proofs. Yeah, I have no clue. But I don't know. I would say no more than like, I don't know, maybe like 30. What's the best real life action? I am not answering that, bro. I'm not about to get clips. I'm not about to get caught up with the either of those two. Roblox streamer gets obliterated through window. Why the heck is green bow tie so rare? I don't know. It is very rare though. Corputed, you should send me. Let's see. Yo, Evo Sands, you said Smalls. What's up? Kendrick said, "What's up, my guy?" Hello, hello. What can I get for my black iron antlers and sort of swords from your inventory? Just feel free to send me the best trade you're willing to give. I will say BIA is like pretty much at it's beyond drop, so it'll probably drop 2k. So I'd subtract 2k from BIA. And sort of swords, I don't know what I'd give for sort of swords because it is technically proged, but like I don't know. I do know people would probably lowball it at least a few thousand just because of proj tag, even if it's barely proged. Projected. It's a saying, bro. I get you. I get you. Oh, computer. Dang, wait, that doesn't look bad. Wait. Let me check air. 48 air low ball. 45 air low ball. 75 air low ball. Oh, that really doesn't look bad. I gotta be honest. I don't want to steer you wrong, but I don't think that would be a bad take, Corputed. You should take it if that means we're gonna make a deal next. Man trading with under 50k sucks. Yeah, I definitely get you. Smalls, check Discord. I sent you. As I have some inbound. That doesn't look bad at all, though. It's also with good items. Let me check air just to see like circulation and everything. Doesn't look bad though whatsoever. That's like, I don't know if I'm just missing proofs, but that's like more. I don't know. Oh wait, I didn't even realize though. This is a really good proof for air. I actually wouldn't. I don't know. I'm just waiting for Platinum Domino to go limited. Oh yeah, Smalls, want me to make the tax paradise? Not yet. Maybe at some point. I don't know. Can we set any more trades? Not really. But yeah, Corputed, I don't know actually. Now that I look at it, I'd probably be willing to take either air or RCC, depending on your offer. That's not bad. That really isn't bad. Seven. Oof. That's not bad whatsoever. If you could get like maybe 20k more, then I would say do it. Like if you could get 100, that would be fire. But that's not bad. I wouldn't counter that. I would just send them a trade, like a separate trade. That would be my recommendation. Pot ain't going limited. Man, I'm gonna just make remake it. Also, wait, Kendall, I think did you send me $1, Kendall? Let me check. If you did, you shouldn't have. Just released 2 minutes ago. Uh, Shout out Kindle for the $1. Wait, what did you say with it? You said for bringing in bank. Well, thank you so much for the $1, Kendall. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But you did not have to do that whatsoever. Also, I appreciate you for sending, but I will say, like, I like every one of these items a lot more than I like all of these, so it wouldn't make any sense for me to take just 2.5, especially when this is gonna drop 2. You know, that means I'd be giving all of these for just a 500 OP, which I would not do. I don't even know if I'd do 500 for one. But I appreciate you for sending. Cheated out of our third. Oh, is insane, right? No, it's not. Oh wait, if you're talking about the super expensive one, yeah. But All Hollow Sword isn't insane. You know, it's just solid. It definitely gets probably more than like an average 11k item, but it's nothing too crazy. Downgrading my Sword of Swords, insane OPs for hollows. Um, Do I give 2.6 on PCC with BIA? That doesn't sound bad whatsoever. What is PCC? PCC? That doesn't sound bad. I don't want to steer you wrong as always, but that doesn't sound bad whatsoever, especially with BIA. Honestly, that may be a take. Also, Kendall, you said bye bye, Kendall. I'll call you later. You said and idiot. I'm taking before he cancels. It just got 10K. Yeah. No, if you get like definitely you could get 5 plus. 10 is like towards the upwards of what it gets, but 5 plus is definitely possible. Also, Corputed, I really want to get something done with RCC, dude. I'm kind of interested now that I looked into it. It's just I like to do semi for semi. If you're interested in my semis, I also kind of need the upgrade because I kind of want to upgrade into something bigger. But it's with BTC. I just got 10K with with BTC. Yeah, but it's been getting 10 like consistently. So, with a nice flip, you could definitely get 10. So very nice trade. And worst case scenario, you even out. I mean, you basically got it for